We got with the 2024 battle of the year right now. One of the
Wait,
few
wait, wait,
battles
wait,
that's
whoa,
got
whoa, whoa, whoa. Why you say right
what
now?
what because it is.
But
Right now.
it's not going to be beat though. Like like
Nah, I'm
nobody.
aware. You saw. I hear you. I said the
Yeah,
2024 battle of the year. Yeah, this one instant classic. I said it.
I'm
I
getting the
know that
graphics made. I'm
it's a
getting the graphic made
scary
right now.
word. It's a scary word. You're not going to hear me. I really, really, really think we get a classic once every few years.
Why
But
is
this is
why is
one of those.
LCBR on the sideline hating? What's going on? Like why you,
Nah,
France don't do that?
nah. I've already been dealing with him the last week. I already know
France
what
don't
type
do
of
that.
time he's
France,
on. Ignore
France
him.
don't do that. France, have
Um,
have some respect. Have some coof. Come
Yo,
on,
listen,
brother.
man. This obviously this is quite literally a battle of the people. This battle only happened because there was a vast demand organically from people saying this is the one. And I think everything for the expectations it had, for it to live up to expectations is crazy. Because I think in battle rap, that's what really kills battlers more times than not. Is how many times have we seen someone expected to win? So that underdog just has to be competitive. Like we've seen that happen at countless times. And I feel like for this battle to just be flat out as good as it is, and it just, people are expecting this going in, it just speaks to both gentlemen. But it's an incredible battle. I've already watched it 4 to 5 times personally. I don't remember the last time I did that with the battle, but I had Nitti in the first clear. And there's some people trying to give Lux the first. You're not being real with yourself if you're trying to give Loaded Lux the first round of the battle. He had a very good round. I thought rapping ability wise, he's great. I thought that there was a couple things, even getting to the punch, which he does quite a bit throughout the battle. I thought it was a perfect blended style for Lux, but I just thought Nitty's first was just too much. It was chain punching, but haymakers. It was chain haymakers, and he is one of those where it's like the three ball. I really feel like that's his style. I've always said compared to hoopies like Curry, like if you just keep shooting 35 footers and they keep going in, it really doesn't fucking matter what you do. You know what I'm saying on the other side. So I just felt like there was a clear separation there. You get to the second. And this is to my Nitty people. If you got Nitty winning the second, once again, he had a great round. These are 4 great rounds of battle rap. But it's no way in hell, man. Lux took this, and what's crazy is that for a guy that has a lot on the rewind to find, and when I did the bar for bar, there's quite a few little mini schemes, like 4 to 5 references and like 2 bars, just throwing them out there. But he had haymakers. He beat him in the puncher war in the second round. Like this is the flip all those names and flip no money. Fuck it, let's get abducted. The drum scheme was crazy. The cool runnings bar, like he really punched with him, bro. That's what people wanted, and that's really what he did. He outdid Nitty in the second at his own game with some of his own on there. So it's 1-1 clear for each round. I know there's debates 30 both ways. There's nothing for me to debate with these first two, although I thought they were fantastic. This battle comes down to the third. And I've went back and forth on the winner a few times. I had Nitty on my recap, and then when I did the bar for bar, I had Lux. I watched it again. I thought it was even closer. I truly think it's a debatable battle. Um, and I thought particularly that ending of the third, I think there might have been a little less reaction. So people have said Nitty had a short third or he ended his third quiet. His third is 440. Third is a fucking 5 minute round. It's just they were rapping so great. No one was really realizing how long they were rapping. But he had the tombstone bar. Mama dropped to the go to the tombstone and drop a knee like the Undertaker. The cornucopia bar, the pull up at the stoplight, the Apollo stump, Lux in the trunk. Like that's a flurry at the end. That shit is incredible. But Lux's rapping ability won this battle for me, man. Because he's matching him in content, and he's really rapping it. Like maybe with Nitty, every reference means something. Every bar is not wasted, but with Lux, like down to the syllable patterning, bro, every word is not wasted. Like there's even if you call it quote unquote filler, like literally everything in Lux's round down to the rapping is made that way. It really is special. It's why you see rounds like Daylights, like that pure rapping get this like awe-inspiring kind of love. So I think it's incredible. If someone's got Nitty 2-1, which I know a lot of people do, I got no problem with it. I mean, when a battle's this good, we're talking easy versus chessish territory, right? Like, no, but everybody's winning. But if I've got to pick a winner, I got Lux in the second and third round of this battle, third round edge.
Um, I'll go ahead.
I'll go real fast.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
real fast.
would love to go.
If you want my opinion on the battle, it's gonna be on Amazon Prime, Netflix, and YouTube either this week or next week. Y'all have a good day.
Okay, man.
Point system coming. Point system. I got you. Shout out to Nitty and Lux. I'm out of here.
Um, yeah, I'll go ahead. This is, thi- I, I, ca- this is more than a phenomenal battle. This is just exceptional. Um, I wouldn't say completely flawless, but exceptional. Uh, Inspirational even. Small. It's not flawless.
Yeah, fuck up
It's
out of
not
here, man.
flawless. It's not flawless, my nigga. I feel like the end of Rum Nitty's second, towards the end, it was it was a few misses for me. Um, in the beginning of Lux's second, it took a while to heat up, so it's not completely flawless for me, but exceptional. Um, Lux's first, really amazing rapping. Um, but Nitty's first, phenomenal. Just coming out the gate. The Lux impression. Um, and then I'm trying to remember everything, but I'll just say Ronitti's first, phenomenal. Edge Ronnitti the first. Lux's second. The Steve Harvey scheme. Once he got there, picking up, and of course the Let's Get Abducted, phenomenal. Nitty's second. Towards the end of the second, it fell off a little bit for me, but the opening to his second was just phenomenal. Um, but I comfortably, even clearly, have Lux in second. Lux in second. Once he got towards, I'll say like the 35% mark of his round, like probably it took him like a minute 30, 2 minutes to like fully heat up for me. But once he got to to more of the substance of his round, phenomenal. Um, Lux's third is my favorite round from the battle, actually. The what he say? Somebody get over here and tell Hustle to hold her liquor, nigga. That's my favorite bar of the battle. Um, and then what else did he say? He said, oh, it's so hard. Oh, the flower scheme. That flower scheme, we never heard nobody do a flower scheme like that, and it was so layered. So Lux's third favorite round of the battle for me. Neek's third, phenomenal. Like Smo said, the pull up at the stoplight, phenomenal. Um, but I do have Lux 2-1 clearly. But phenomenal battle, exceptional battle. Um, no notes. This is my battle of the year so far. I do feel like nothing will be able to top this though.
So far,
I said I don't feel like anything will be able to top
it's
this.
not.
I
It will
mean,
not be beat.
anything is possible, nigga.
No, it's not. Will not be beat.
Oh, it's not. It's not. It's not. Shout out Belovedhood because I did say I haven't seen Lux bring a 3 good round performance since Charlie Clips. This is a phenomenal 3 round performance. Um, my favorite Lux performance since the Hollow battle. So yeah, 10 out of 10.
I had Nitty 30. I felt like he cleared looks every round. It wasn't a whole lot to talk about for real.
Thank you. Oh,
Nah,
man.
nah. Let her cook, man. Let her
Shout,
cook.
shout, 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 shout out to the boss for sure, man.
Let her
Shout out
cook,
to
man.
Troll.
Hey, you know he was gonna let that slide. Like,
I don't
you know
agree with
you
it, but I
at?
like the way it
Yeah,
sounded.
yeah. Like imagine going to Philly, you just say some crazy shit like "fuck the Sixers," "fuck cheesesteaks," and all type shit. Come on, the ball. Give us a half and half. Don't give us that. Like you know, what I'm saying like at least bring it down. I think it makes sense. Like yeah, I don't know what she's on, man. Go ahead, though.
Nah, okay, for real. I thought Nitty cleared looks in the first. I ain't gonna hold it. At first, it was looking grim if that was how the whole battle was gonna go. Now I must admit, the second is closer than what it felt like in the building because I had Nitty getting there first kind of comfortably. I'm sorry, getting there second kind of comfortably in the building also, but on the watch back, that second is much closer, and I do give Lux the third. So I gave Nitty the first clear. I gave Lux the third. And that second can go either way, but I ain't gonna hold y'all. It's so weird, right? Because I feel like three. This is my turn to talk.
Three been waiting. Three been waiting to do this. Go ahead.
I feel like that because again, I had Nitti in that second also in the building, but on the watch back, it is a whole lot closer, right? I do think it's a debatable battle. I'm not really trying to argue with nobody because of the material, the quality of this battle doesn't really warrant an argument for real, right? But it's the conflict for me is that I feel like Nitti punches was punching, like Nitti was nittying, but I just feel like Lux's talk to is so penetrable. It's like it's piercing. So it's like which one do you lean towards? Um and I ain't gonna hold you. I still got Nitti. I said what I said. But I'm not mad at nobody who got Lux. But I still got Nitti edge with the blackjack.
Yeah, I want to add real quick too that I thought going into the battle, I did a keys to victory video. And one thing I said with Nitty is I want him to angle like punch, but not angle. Like I don't feel like he's in his bat. Like he's had moments where he's taken away from himself doing just a prolonged like traditional angle. Yeah, this is the best angling he ever did in this third round, son. That Rico
In
one,
his
I agree.
life.
yo, the offset father, the culture, like the little shit even in there. Like there was he had rewind to find he had hella bars scattered throughout that angle, but even the Bronny James, shall I proceed? Like he was going after
Mm-hmm.
Lux's character, man. He was going after Lux's character. So when people say they got Nitty in the third, I'll fuck around and watch it again. I could understand why. I really feel like I don't think this is just he was talking and Nitty was punching in the third, or people call it that way. If you said Nitty was just punching this battle, I mean, you're just not appreciating the battle for what it is. So I just wanted to comment on that. I was impressed with this third round angle.
I think that's the best angle, like you said, Schmo, because Nitti tried angling before in two different battles, and it was a while back. And I remember I hated it so much. I'm like,
His rock, that might
don't.
be the worst round he ever rapped on URL, was the Miss Hustle angle in that
Yeah,
rock third. He looked bizarre. So it's
yeah,
come a long
I
way.
couldn't handle it. But I thought this was some superb angling from Nitti. Again, I don't have no complaints about this battle. I ain't gonna care. My only complaints is the church next door. But from Nitti and Lux, I don't have any complaints about this battle at all.
Facts.
So yeah, I ain't mad at it, but I still edge Nitti this battle. But I have no argument for somebody who edge Lux.
Um,
You
yeah,
want to
I'm
go
not.
ahead through? Or me?
Three. You want to go ahead before I go? Or?
Go. I wanted to know if the boss had a 30. That's all I cared about. If she had a 30,
Okay,
because she said
okay,
it in the
okay.
beginning.
Yeah, that was
That's all.
kind of crazy. But I
I love you,
enjoyed
the
this
boss.
battle.
I
I
love you
enjoyed this
too,
battle
three.
a lot. I enjoyed this battle a lot, man. I'm not gonna give too much of a breakdown because Jay Small, you kind of hit on the points that I already wanted to explain. But I wanna talk about fire before the battle happened. A lot of people was talking reckless on Lux. He's gonna get bodied. He don't got no chance. He ain't gonna get no round. And from my perspective, I don't see that. People gotta. This is the thing. People gotta understand. He just came back from what the culture says that he got bodied by Geechee. Do you think after because it was 2 years ago? Do you think he's gonna come in the battle? Pause and play around with Nitty after he just got bodied by Geechee. On top of it's Rum Nitty he's going against. This the thing. Rum Nitty has a stigma on him that he produces classic battles. He gets the best out of his opponents. That's what Rum Nitty does. I give Rum Nitty his flowers. He when you go against Rum Nitty, you better have your best 3 rounds. Lux is thinking that. On top of it's 2 years ago. He wants his get back. Just like Murder Mook just like Murder Mook did to Geechee. So I didn't understand how the culture, because there was a lot of people was like, Lux don't got no chance. This is Lux we talking about. They both are pins. This is not like if you want to use the angle, okay, the big stage. They're not in the big stage. They in the perfect environment. Rum Nitty produces classes in the small room.
Lux is good for his style is good in the small room. They can both do both. But this is setting the whole build up, everything to it does not scream for Lux to die. I didn't understand that. I was like, why the coach is like, don't like Rum Nitty, you up you one of them. Don't get it twisted. You're one of them guys. But Lux is one of them too. We 2-1 Rum Nitty before I could live with. But 3-0 body bag and all like come on to Lux after he just lost bad to Geechee. Oh, he's on demon time. He on bull junk. So that's my little take on that. But I say this: it's one bar that because I had Lux before and I called it 2-1 Lux. I edged Lux the second. No, I cleared Lux the second and I edged him the third. But I felt like that bar in the first round by Lux, the hysterical bar, that was crazy, and I felt like the building didn't really catch on to that. Like he was coming after the crowd in that line, like the view Erical, but I do burial. The fans can vote all they want. F the numbers. Aliens can't show God's a new miracle. It's hysterical. The wordplay, the layering, like Lux was on some other stuff, but don't get it twisted. Rum Nitty had some fire junk, had some fire stuff too. Like that that um that real talk that I like from Nitty was the talking about the prison. Like I'm killing him, go to prison. I do all my terms, do the sentence like a highlighter. You mark my words. They was both. They was both. They was both bombing. So I'm to close my statement out. I don't mind anybody that has Rum Nitty winning this battle. I don't mind anybody that has Lux winning this battle. But I don't see no 3-0 nowhere. Nowhere. This is one of them battles I feel like it came down to the third. But now y'all for the people that was bashing Lux, y'all gotta put some respect on Lux's name, man. Y'all play with that man's name, man. Y'all play with the Brotherhood. Hey, y'all gotta take some seat. Y'all gotta take a seat back. Y'all gotta take a step back now. Y'all some of y'all tones are kind of lower
You
down. And
good? You
people
good? You
around me
good,
watch,
Norm?
but nah, the reason why because I had people around me that was doing that too, and I was
I'm just
like,
saying you
yo,
about 19 and a half minutes in. You on the move third round right now. I ain't know what was going on. I was making sure
that,
you was all right.
no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. The boss, man. I'm good. The boss. But you know what I'm saying. I had to get that because I'm a brotherhood member, and you know what I'm saying.
Oh man.
Y'all was talking dirty. Y'all was talking dirty, man. And y'all gotta back up. Y'all gotta back up, man. Brotherhood is here. But
She
Okay, talk crazy. Go
Oh,
ahead, she.
all right, man. All right. So, first thing I want to say is I think this battle is the definition of a true classic, in my opinion. And my opinion is one day you'll have Nitty and one day you'll have Lux, because that's how I feel. One day, like it's just like, yo, I want some piercing, straight to the point bars. And then the other day, it's like, yo, I need to hear some rapping. So I think this is a battle versus punches versus combinations. Like it's some, he said don't confuse with airstrikes, like shadow boxing with air. So that very wonderful line type of thing. I think Nitty's
that was
style is
fire.
jab, jab, overhand. He says it in the battle. But what about right, right, left, 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 right, right, up? Like what about that? That's a combination that's literally thrown in practice, like type of thing. And I think Lux was displaying that. One thing I will say, if you ran into anybody who was doubting Lux, I think y'all should just start asking niggas how long they been watching battle rap. Like just like yo, how long you been watching battle rap? Because you must be one of them new niggas. Because I'm never counting beloved out, especially for no 30 getting washed. I don't even think washed and Lux should even be in the same sentence. Like honestly, man, that man raps way too well. This is a true rapper. I will say this though. his slogan and his theme is rewind is more to find. But sometimes niggas just want to hear a hit song and keep it moving. They don't want to, rewind that. Some people don't have the time to rewind it, type of thing. So it's a lot of first impressions, type of thing, like good first and lasting impressions. Sometimes niggas don't want to go back and rewind that because it's so complex. Some niggas actually want to, go down the street, make a right instead of, hey, it's a trash can on the left, and then after that, it's this homeless man named John. Tell him I sent you, and then after that, you make a left, and then make another right. You want to see it's like yo, down the street to the right or what? Like type of thing. Some people really, but me, I'm more so of a. I like lyrics. I like wordplay. He did a lot of rapping internally that a lot of people would call filler. Like it's like I appreciate good rapping in between because you could have took the route and just made it straight to the point, but you didn't. I call it dribbling, that type of thing. It's like more so like a spider dribble type of thing. So I will say this, like it's 2-1 either way for me. First round I gave the Nitty, pretty clear. He changed the whole energy. I didn't understand what you got on my 40 when between what you got on my 40 and I believe the children of Lux always give us something to just mean it. Like it's like what? Like when he was rapping against Hollow and when he was rapping against Chess and Tay-Rock, he was like, back when you was I was like, yo, why did he do that? Like I
Yo,
just
top
think
Fire.
of his third. Top of his third. He said something about a restaurant, Wi-Fi, and something else. I don't know what the fuck he said. He rapped it immaculately, but I 4 watches. I don't know, so I completely agree
yeah,
with that.
so, yeah, sometimes it's just like, okay, like why did you
Oh,
do that? Yeah, like it's like, yo, why
that
did you
was
do that?
crazy,
But
man.
he gives you, but without that, you don't get a J Black intro of I believe the children. He just does things. I think sometimes it's just sportsmanship, like type of thing. It's just showing his character, like his personality. I think that's another thing that he's probably trying to do is just show a lot of because people kind of look at him like as a robot, like type of thing. But I think him just showing his personality is what he was trying to convey. I want to highlight the third round with Rum Nitty. Some of his failed attempts on angling. I think he learned from that because back then he was just laying out like things he wanted to talk about. But I think there's a difference now with this third here because he did a lot of angle punching. He brought everything back right to a punch. He didn't spend 8 bars and then land that big punch because if it don't go over, now you got another 8. So now you done did 16. 16 is an average verse on the radio. So now you done went 16 bars with 2 failed ones. Instead, he did 4, 4, 4, and 4 and he landed to me every single time, even if it wasn't what you were used to. If it was, I'm used to him punching at a high volume. He said he wanted in his post interview. He said that he wanted to cater to his fans, but not lose himself. And I think he did a perfect blend of that. I would like to see more of that from Rum Nitty. In my opinion, the third is just preference to me because the first and second, it wasn't as clear to me in the building, but uh, if y'all can help me out, what round was he doing the no nitty?
I think that was the
That's the
second.
third.
Okay,
I didn't like that very
I
much.
think he needed those bars. I think he needed that. We're talking about we're coming down to the wire, and it's like sometimes like a miss haymaker or a miss punch or something that was just inaccurate can really be the deciphering factor of a battle. That I think he spent like four. I think he spent like 4 lines on that. And I was like, he didn't bring it back to a gay angle. It is kind of sounded like he didn't want to say no Diddy. Because then later on he says, that's he uses Diddy's name and like, man, like a drunk Diddy or something like that. It's like you don't want to he used Diddy's name, but not in the realm of like, yo, no homo. So when he was doing that with Nitty, I thought he was about to bring that back to some type of gay shit. And he never did it. And I'm like, so why was you saying no Nitty? Like it kind of threw me left. And I spent the next couple bars trying to understand why he did that while missing the next couple of bars. So that's some of the consequences of missing like some of the things you're trying to deliver. So I will say I can understand somebody giving Nitty that round, but me personally, Man, I called myself 3 or 4 days ago. I was like, man, I thought I had Nitty winning the battle. Then I watched it again. I was like, man, I think I got Lux. I watched it again. I was like, nah, I knew I was tripping. I got Nitty. I watched the battle again. I said, yo, I think I might got Lux. It's so I think that's a true classic. I got it 2-1 either way, but if I had to pick, I'm going 2-1 Nitty.
Lane got his
Yeah,
hands up,
Black.
good brother. Listen, hold on, Lane. Before I let you go, you came out guns blazing saying 30 Clark. Like that's different. Nobody got a problem with anybody saying any won or Lux won. And my recap, by the way, never picked the winner. My recap was stating that y'all about to say my guy's about to die. He wouldn't win around. He wouldn't win a letter. I'm just bragging that he's still here and alive.
You're compromised. We all know that.
No. So my recap, there was no winner. Stay tuned this week or early next week. My
Nitty be
announcement. Stay
having y'all
tuned.
cheering to be alive, man. That's crazy.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying though, because the energy to my page when Geechee versus Lux went down. Oh, Black, what's going on? What's going on? Now it's I can't celebrate. I can't even smirk or laugh now. Get out of here. Get out of here. We're gonna pop champagne a little bit. That's how I feel. That's how because y'all three, you don't get it, man. They rushed my page, bro. They rushed my Black explain.
You gotta explain, my nigga. You gotta
Keep the
explain,
same
though,
energy
man.
now. That's all I'm asking. I'm not even saying you say he won or lost, but he didn't die.
No, he
He
didn't
didn't
die.
die, and he's comfortable. That's all I'm saying.
That nigga Nitty
That's
told
all.
that nigga you spent most of your career dodging the soldiers, not giving shots to opponents. You got lost in the moment. That's the reason why Rex Ice Hollows. Yo, Nitty was too.
He
Yo,
only
man.
come
I'm
out once
good.
a
You're good,
year
man.
like
My
a
bad.
birthday candle. And I've been
You
putting
know,
out
put
for
no
I'm
fight.
ages.
Ace.
So.
You would
I
have thought a
don't get it.
Harlem
I
nigga
don't
that was
get it.
paid on foot like Ace would have tried to save him for the Rico
I'm
and
gonna save it for
only
then.
for
I'm gonna save
Cam.
it for then. I'm gonna save it for then. Go ahead, Lang. I'm gonna save it for then. I got you. I'll see y'all soon.
Can y'all hear me? Do I sound good?
Yeah.
You have the best audio in all of us. Promise you that.
All right, good. I only got like 15, 20 minutes to chop it up with y'all, so I'm gonna just get my soliloquy out the way and then keep it pushing. First and foremost, you know what I'm saying, we're approaching our 2-year anniversary of Champion Gold, so I do want to shout out to Jay Black and all the Champion execs holding it down for over 700 days, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to y'all, first and foremost. And also, when it comes to somebody's overdoing the applause. All right, thank you. When it also comes to this battle, I think that this battle is one of the this battle told a story. I think it told a story from a cultural standpoint and within the battle. The reason why I always appreciated Lux's level of writing, to Sheed's point, a lot of people don't really care for the in betweens or like the route of which he takes to get to his bars. But like, if you're a person that appreciate the Easter eggs, like you appreciate it that much more after 7, 8 times of watching. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like Lux gave me one of the best performances I've seen from him in 9 to 10 years, and that's no exaggeration. I feel like he understood what he needed to do, and he did it. And as a person that was critical of him, because I know how great he can be, he kind of shut me up, honestly, because I was questioning whether he could handle battling someone of this magnitude, you know what I'm saying, of this generation, and he kind of shut me up in that regard. I feel like what this battle boils down to is preference, honestly, and it also boils down to like catching the nuances between what they're both doing. I thought Lux was extremely conceptual. I felt like all his rounds were extremely thematic and like kind of tied into one another. Even like the first round, like he has like a bunch of things tagging at Nitty not being authentic, right? He calls him an alien, which is his name. He calls him a robot. You know what I'm saying? He constantly pokes at Nitty being a character, and like that kind of ties into the second and third round. And then Nitty kind of on the other side is saying, "Well, hey, I'm a warrior. You're of royalty, but you don't do what I do in this culture." I just appreciate the conversation that they're able to have. First round, he took
I think you in hell. Was it
I
me?
was just gonna say.
Yeah, your phone going out, brother.
You gotta readjust that mic, good brother.
Yo?
Yep.
All right, can you hear me now? Do I sound
Yeah,
good?
you back.
No,
Yeah, you
you
sound.
don't, but we could hear you. Definitely sound like you in a tornado with a parachute on.
All right, I'm gonna leave and come back in.
Yo,
You actually sounded better at the end
Yeah,
of
you
it.
sounded good on that part.
Oh, okay. While he
That might have been
come.
you, Lane. Jeremiah.
You little munchkin, Kermit the Frog looking motherfucker. Nigga, boy.
That's your background, Jeremiah. You've been messing
No,
up the
no,
audio all
I
space,
told you, y'all
not
kept
me.
blaming
That
me
blaming it
like
on Black.
it's
you
Jay
don't hear it
Black's
right now,
fault.
do you?
I'm not safe nowhere.
That's not me.
Yo, after one more question, because I know we want to talk about Kings versus Queens today, but I want to know who y'all's next opponents is for Lux and Nitty after Langs goes.
Oh,
If you
he
got to
back.
pick.
Hitman Holla for
Oh,
me.
well, that's not even a
Yeah, I'm about to
question.
say I got Hitman. I got Hitman
Um,
Hitman
for
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 either one of
Lux.
them. For
for
Nitty,
for
yeah, for Nitty Hitman or Murder Mook too. Fuck it.
Give me Nitty and Verb, and then Hitman and Lux. Same card,
Yeah,
man. Let's break the
Nitty
bank
and
one
Verb or
time.
Nitty and Cal, one of them. One of them. But Lang's back.
Lane, he got like 5 minutes, so let him go.
Can you hear me now? Do I sound good?
You good, you
You
good.
sound good.
Yes.
But I was just gonna say I had Nitty taking the first round clear. I thought he just landed a little bit more. I thought that he was very proficient with all the punches and extremely tailored. I know a lot of people, and the thing that kind of hurt Lux in this battle, and I'll say what hurt Nitty in the other rounds, but the thing that hurt Lux this battle is that like he kind of like was attacking the prototypical Nitty, I guess, in terms of like him being like a general bar guy and all that. But like sometimes when you use angles and it's not what they're doing in the battle, it kind of like goes against what you're saying a little bit. But I thought he was extremely tailored in this first round. He starts off the round with having like three Lux flips. You know what I'm saying? Genesis one all first verse. Let It Fly, overloaded like a Learjet. Obviously, loaded Lux had a Learjet bar against Calico or whatever. So he flips his bars and then have his own bars, like body loaded like a drug mule. You know what I'm saying? Like the vegetable state bar, which a lot of people try to get flack for, but it's a completely different bar than how it's been said before. I just thought that he just executed perfectly in the first round.
hey,
Lux,
Lane, real quick before you move on from the first round, how do you
yes.
feel about Lux's first round when he was mentioning Nitty doing the self checkout? I mean, Walmart. Did you feel it was effective in that or overused angle?
Well, I thought, well, again, because I feel like you can touch on any angle as long as you're like creative with it. I think the lines themselves was creative, but I didn't think the actual approach was. A lot of the lines that he was doing, like, giving a nod to T Top and giving a nod to like again, I think that was more about the authenticity that he was kind of probing at about Nitty not really being who he portrays. He's just a Walmart worker at heart or whatever, which is a funny concept to use. But in terms of like the actual approach, I didn't really care for the angle that much. I thought he was creative with it though.
Walmart at heart is hilarious, but go ahead, my bad. Go ahead with your point. I didn't mean that.
um, But I will say, going back to the first round though, Lux first has a lot of witty lines. But just because of like there's stuff that you don't catch on the surface doesn't necessarily mean like they're like haymakers, if that makes sense. Like he uses like a punching bag double entendre where he says you're the underclass punching bag, referring to him as like someone that he gets beat up on, but a punching bag is in like you're a battler that punches a lot and I'm gonna get a bag off of you. So it's like some clever lines like that he has. But for the most part, I just think that when you're pairing that to what Nitty brought in the first round, I just feel like it's a night and day difference. And then when you get to the second round, and I feel like everyone can echo my sentiments. I feel like Lux, I wouldn't say starts off slow, but like he kind of like slow floats his way into the segment, like the second portion of his round where he's really kicking up dust. I thought the angles that he was using about I thought this was the best approach he had in terms of Rum Nitty not being authentic as a battler. Like the whole, you took the template of twerk, which, you can debate whether or not that's valid or whatever. But in terms of the mannerisms and the hand gestures, I mean, Nitty has alluded to it as well too. He said he kind of took a lot of what twerk did into his performative game and all that. So I mean, there's merit in that too. And then just the whole drum scheme that he had to kind of tie that into Nitty not being authentic was kind of crazy as well too. It's one of those rounds where you can't beat it unless you have the content and the substance that the other person has. And I felt like Nitty had a great second, but I felt like he was just outmatched in terms of the rapping ability and in terms of like character assassination. So I felt like the second went clear to Lux in that regard. And in the third round, if I'm being quite honest, um, I think that Lux's third, he would have won the third clear if Nitty didn't counter right in that round. I feel like a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, are accrediting Lux for, breaking down Nitty, you know what I'm saying, throughout the overall battle. But a lot of the stuff that he touched on in the in throughout the entire battle, Nitty kind of touched on in the third already. One of the bars I think of, for example, and obviously you can tell I took like pages and pages of notes of this. But one of the bars that I think of is, him pretty much saying that one of the angles I actually didn't like in the third round that Lux took was Lux or Nitty kind of like utilizing the notion of he's a person of the culture when really he's just trying to make a profit off of it. That was one of the one angles I didn't really care for that much because like he's made a living of giving shots since he's became a top tier. I don't think it had anything to do with money. And on top of that, it's like I feel like it just wasn't really pertaining to what Nitty has done for the culture. So I thought the approach was like interesting and different, but the angle kind of landed flat for me, and kind of similar to what Sheed was saying in regards to the no Nitty part or whatever. He was kind of alluding to Nitty not having a lot of money for the most part. I mean, he said something about pockets are empty, no Nitty, or pockets are not full, no Nitty, something, something, no Nitty. It was pretty much alluding to him being like a lower class uh,
That makes
top
way
tier.
more sense. That makes
Because if
way
you
more
listen to the
Flipping all
lines, he's
these
just
names
saying,
and you can't flip no money?
yeah. So that
That was
ties into
hard.
like to
That
not
was second
having a
round.
lot of money. So like the no Nitty part is a playoff for no Diddy, but like he's saying that like you don't have that much money for the most part if you just look at the lines that he say before going into that. But I just thought Nitty's counterwriting segment in the third was amazing. Just breaking him down, like even if you want to say he didn't like stay on the angle too long, but like Three just said, the whole you want to talk about everybody's character and all that, but you never pulled them to the side and had that conversation. Like you would have thought, and then again, I think this was perfect because Lux literally spent the whole battle talking about Nitty as a character. Nitty's not authentic, yet and still Lux portrays a character almost every battle. The preacher against Calico, the black activist against Hollow, Rich Porter against Murder Mook. You know what I'm saying? Kung Fu Lux against Arsenal. So he's saying you play all these characters, yeah, and so you're talking about me being a character when I'm authentic for.
You back in hell, my boy.
They think you making offers? No, nigga, you taking orders. We work different. You go to I tell smack what I need
Need
Permission.
permission.
That shit
permission.
was crazy.
What the fuck out of
Yeah,
here?
hey, Three, your schedule tough is crazy.
That shit was hard as
Like,
and this shit is hard. That
Also,
shit was hard.
also one of my,
I just felt like Nitty kind of like countered like a lot of the angles that Lux was saying in the third, and then you just add in the bars that he was able to get out of those angles that he himself took in the third, and then the cornucopia line was just the icing on the top. I thought it was close, but then once he got into the cornucopia line, which is a line I never heard before by anybody in battle rap, I just felt like he did enough to
Hey,
win. So
Fubu,
I
educate
personally
me real
edge.
quick on that. I don't know that reference at all. What's the cornucopia?
So cornucopia is pretty much like it's like a husk that
A
has
bunch of
like
fruit in
a
it.
bunch of vegetables that
You
come
remember
out
the
of it.
old Fruit of
Yeah,
the Loom
fruit and vegetables
logo?
that come out of it.
yeah.
They used to have all the fruit from Fruit of the Loom used to
Oh,
be inside of a cornucopia on the logo. They say it's the Mandela effect,
got
but it's
you,
cap.
got you. I had no idea what that was.
Yeah.
And then
Salute
the Apollo stump,
to
the
you for not
reference
being
game
scared
Yeah,
was
to ask, man.
insane, man. The reference game.
and then Apollo Stump as well too. I just felt like Nitty had the perfect mix of content, angling, character assassination, while also maintaining his authenticity and his style of being a puncher. Like he's angle punching plus, like again, like you get extra points for me if you say a bar I never heard before. That's just how I feel in this type of like battle of penmanship, battle of who's the best writer. I feel like Lux accentuated what he does best, which is his angling, and I feel like Nitty accentuated what he does best, and that's having some of the best one-liners we'll ever hear in battle rap. I personally think that um, this battle comes down to preference, and I just prefer what Nitty did in his third in regards to angling while also having those lines that stuck with me. Now, if you want to argue that Nitty Lux out rapped Nitty, 100% agree with that. Smo made a good point in terms of Lux carrying over the same rhyme pattern for over 10 to 16 bars, not which can't be done like
Bro, he held
easily by any
emojis for like
battler. So I
5 minutes in a
understand that
second.
aspect. And I think that when you
Crazy.
right, and when you talk about like being in a small room that affords you that opportunity, because I don't think he would be able to get that off in a big stage. They would have cut him off every few bars. You know what I'm saying? But when you're able to like get through that through the entire sequence, and it's all catered towards your opponent, that's impressive to me.
Quick
But
thing,
I
quick
personally
thing,
have,
Mike. You
yeah,
you said the third is what separated the battle for you of Rum Nitty's third.
yeah. I felt like he kind of like neutralized some of the points that Lux took. Now, granted, he didn't do it early on, which I think he could have. I think he could have did a. I don't know if I could have or not. I think he could have did a better job of doing it early on. But I think in that third round, where he pretty much talks about you talk about me not being authentic, you talk about me portraying a character when you're always a character in each of your battles. I just feel like there was
I
some.
think that third round it gets a little tough for me only because I'm so critical. Like the
Mhm.
breakdown was so beautiful in the third, but me just being like a very observant of Nitty, I study Nitty like type of thing, and I think it was a little bit of fear, and he was like, you know what, I did enough angling I can. Now back to what I'm getting to. It's hard for me to hear great angling, and then the next rhyme after like a good 16, 24, stomach shot, make you fold in and drive by. It'd be like, damn, bruh. Like it was like almost like with me.
I feel it,
Whoa,
but
whoa,
it
whoa.
would
What
be
the fuck,
different
bro?
if he wasn't. Oh my god, I feel what you're saying, but it would be different if he just had like regular punches after that. But he was saying some crazy stuff after that,
Nitty's
though.
crazy.
But I
Nitty's
do get
crazy.
what you're saying. It kind of messes up this. It kind of messes up the sequence of or the what's the word I'm looking for? It's not as cohesive as like having a round length angle. So I get
Yeah,
what you're
yeah.
saying, though.
I still got Nitty 2-1 if I had to pick, but I think that battle was so classy that I start nitpicking. No pun intended. I start doing those small nuances. It's like that separates the battle, and that's when you really know that you got a classic on your hands. So I mean, I think that was a great breakdown, fool.
Oh yeah, and the body loaded with substance like a drug mule, and then the you gonna get this work in person bar is flawless. And also, one thing from Lux that I love is when he did the something brick oven, which of them Rum could cook, but it's missing loving, and I'm layered like an onion, and I've been waiting to see you
Fire.
like a
That was
distant
hard.
cousin.
Rum could
Jesus
cook,
Christ,
but it's missing loving
Hmm.
is
is
such a
Whole
like
And
strike
he
shit.
I
alluded
would
to
is
I
that.
would
He
do
was
this
rumbling.
I
He was
would do this
tumbling.
like
Like he was.
I would run this like parallel. Like when Nitty say a lot of stuff, it's like a caption. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a caption. When Lutz say stuff, y'all ever see like the tweet like yo make it a quote? It's
yeah.
like almost like yo like somebody can damn near get some shit tatted that this nigga Lutz be saying. Like almost like a way of life type of bars. Sometimes he has that's heavier bars. But Nitty punches it's so piercing, like the ball said, it's so direct and so piercing. He paints bars so well. It's like, yo, he used red and orange for this bar. That color is so clear versus Lux might use like teal or maroon or something like that. And just, hey, yo, I don't know
Jeremiah, that
who's
better not
doing
be
a
you
diss
again.
track. I don't
That's
know who
not
calling the
me.
police.
It wasn't me the first time.
That's definitely not
It
me.
was three.
I'm proving stuff now.
It's
Every
three.
time you
Three,
mute
is
up,
that
it
you?
go
It's
away,
three.
No,
Jeremiah.
that
It's
I ain't gonna lie.
three.
That's the reason.
It's
Real
three.
quick, real quick. To Sheeth's point, though, I do want to say that another one of those things I wanted to point to, another like segment where I felt like he maybe this may have been indirect, but again, another thing I loved about Nitty's first was that like he kind of somewhat alluded to or predicted some of the things that Lux was going to say. Like one of my segments is where you're going to say Smack got me in a 360 deal, and then he said, I'm battling little names, getting little chains. That's why my stock lowered. I put my foot. I didn't put my foot down. That's the last time you ran real minds on it, and how lately rum has been getting watered down, but somehow I got loaded. So it's like you're gonna say all these angles about me giving shots, my stock lowering. You have been a trailblazer since the Miles battle, yet and still I still got you. So obviously you're standing here for a reason.
Very
So
good point. Very,
I feel like they both were.
very. I said
You
that's
said
a
what?
very good point. Also, you had mentioned I don't know if a lot of people seen, but I definitely seen it because I commented on it when you said Nitty got a lot of flack for they was trying to say his vegetable state bar was a 10-4
Completely
from
different bar.
Calico. And but I actually commented on this bar as well. But Lux's opening bar is a scoop rum raisin bar. And
Crazy.
Math Hoffa and Cortez versus Rum Nitty and Ill Will, Math Hoffa first round says if rum raisin I scoop him, that's a cold stone. And I'm like, you got
I think
scoop
Lux said for this cream,
and
everything goes in the ice box.
he
He said,
said
"Cause I
scoop.
scoop it with the rubber." Okay, okay, that's what he said.
Scoop and rum raisin are
Mhm.
very close together. Three, they're very close together, and I think when Rum Nitty said his bar and they try to make it a 10-4, okay, I kind of get what you're saying, but it's completely different to me. But the thing that I have to like divide is, yo, that wasn't said to Nitty. This wasn't said to Nitty. This was two different total opponents. This is Calico and
It's Calico
damn, I'm
and
tripping.
Hitman.
And Hitman, Calico and Hitman. Now the one that I'm talking about with Lux, this bar was said to Rum Nitty. It was said to him. So it's like now that's when I get back to now I'm nitpicking. But that was his opening bar. And I'm
Yeah,
like, yo, scoop
I
rum
didn't think
raisin.
either
Because
had a
I
ten
never
four issue in this
I feel
battle, which
like
for Lux is like, I'm not going to say
yeah.
Lux would ever have an issue like this. He's one of the best writers ever, but I feel like there would be a Lux scheme since he's scheme heavy, and we know that kind of putting schemes together, it can get a little bit more like cookie cutter. And I feel like every once in a while he had that. In this battle, this is actually a battle I got no. I mean, of course, we're going to hear a couple bars that are overdone, but both of them had like pretty much entirely fresh material. I like when they went to the vegetable state, whatever, like this shit was the super haymaker. Get the fuck up out of here. You know
I,
what I
I
mean?
don't I
Like,
don't wanna I don't want to put the sentiment down that Lux stole anything. I'm just saying
yeah, they both
how
got bars
close
that
this
have been
battle
said
is.
before. Like, you can't pick and choose
There
when
you
you're gonna
go.
do it if you're
But
gonna do it. But I think both were good
There you
bars.
go. I think Rum Nitty went through a little that scrutiny right there. I was like, hold on though, are y'all keeping this even on both sides? Because the very first bar, Lux said that, and I said it. I said it immediately while I was there. I was like, yo, that's math. Like that's the first thing I said.
she
Yo,
no, I just want to say something really quick because I know there was one bar you say you didn't understand or a part that you didn't understand. I talked about the no nitty one, but I wanted to talk about the singing segment he had at the end. I Lux does these things where has like little I don't know what to call blurbs that he'll have that kind of ties into a concept that he's getting into. So the I believe the children are the future. I think what he was doing was he was saying that like, look, I think that the future is in great hands, and I think that Nitty has the potential to be something great, but I gotta teach him, and I'm gonna teach him in this battle.
I get
Like teach him
I
well and
get
let
no
them
no
lead the way.
I
Like
get
that.
the message. It be the
Help them
why he
lead
say
the
it
way.
like that. Like it be that. You know that was my only thing. It was like,
What's
and
happening?
this is coming from a nigga who changed his voice 5,000 6,000 times. So when he said it, I was like, huh. Like it kind of ended the round kind of flat to me. It was like it wasn't it was comedic, but I wasn't knee slap. I was just like,
Now, Lux is known to do like those inflections. Like I think of the Aladdin thing that he did against
Mm,
Averb. The whole new
mm-hmm.
world. Yeah, he does that.
Cause
So
I'm no
yeah.
florist, but I saw it. How you gave my flowers, where they colors. That's what I read it. Cause who does it? Y'all
hey
niggas Lux
man,
is
hey,
Like,
wildin', man.
and look, and
like boy,
there's another,
I can't wait. I can't wait.
I think at certain points, like to really, really look into like the science of it, at some points, I think Nitty decided to stop pacing at the wrong time. That part that three was just saying, he was perfectly still and he allowed Lux to just in his ear the entire time. He didn't move. But when you walk and you pace like that, sometimes your opponent has to follow you, and sometimes the words don't stick. But when he stayed still and he got into that segment, I was like, oh man, it's just people don't get the science behind it. It's like, yo, he was able to talk. It looked like he was talking to him because we wasn't following Nitty and when he was walking around and making gestures. Just sometimes defense, people don't understand how defense like really can make a bar land or not. That just my sentiment.
Yeah.
The only one bar that Diddy said that might be well, I wouldn't call it a 10-4, but one I literally heard this year, the only bar was the Animal Balloon bar. T Top said that versus Snake Eyes, but I'm pretty sure nobody's gonna remember that. So, and that's no slight to Snake Eyes or T Top, but that was the only bar. That was
I've been
I
trying
don't
to
I
tell
watched too many
people T
battles, but that
Top
was the
got
only
super
bar I
busy
was.
versus Snake Eyes. They said what? When? So you ain't lied once.
Yeah, yeah, no, the Animal Balloon bar was the one bar that everybody loves in that first round. And in back of my head, I'm just like, T Top versus Snake. But besides that, to Smoke's point, these guys said the most original stuff I ever heard. I've never heard someone do a drum scheme like
Oh
Lux
yeah,
did
they hit
Yo,
them
did
before.
he
with the
say?
bass,
Um,
man. You're not
Did he
real.
say? But real quick on the drum scheme, did he say how did I not see the cymbals?
Yep.
yes.
Yeah.
He
Okay,
was.
okay, got you. Just making sure. Did he say anything about writing on the wall or any type of writing or any type of because I thought he missed with that. But like I said, I need to watch that. I need to watch this battle a lot more times because I'm thinking signals and he missed it with symbols. But if he mentioned anything about writing or any type of like something on the wall, like something that can be symbolized, like yo, how did I miss the symbols? Like type of thing, then I'll give him points for that. But from what I remembered, it was like, yo, I think you squeeze symbols in there when it's in all actuality it's signal. Like, how did I miss the signals? Like type of thing. I can't if somebody can break down if y'all have that in y'all notes or something like that, that bar right there, because that drum scheme was perfect.
I'll try to look for it. Yeah, I'll try to look for it. Did you guys talk about the Jason bar
Oh
too
my
that Lux
God,
had? Because
no,
that
Yo,
we
was
ain't
one
gonna
of my
talk
favorite
about that
This
lines from
right
that
him.
now.
Jason.
shit, that
The
wordplay.
every kill like that is a just because of how the concept that he used, that bar is super layered to me because obviously adjacent,
Mhm.
as in you can't see me, you're not across from me, but like adjacent, as in like not a real killer. Because if you're not adjacent, you're not a real killer. And then fictionalized characters, the thing that he was getting at Nitty for being like someone that he's not supposed to, or that he's really not. Like I thought that line was completely layered and one of the best. Like the execution, the meaning behind it, the symbolism behind it. I thought the Jason line was amazing, just amazing.
I
Um,
kind of predicted the Jason line as he was doing the bar. But when I saw it was heavily layered, that I was like, man, that's great writing for me to just cancel out the fact that I saw the ball on his way. But it was so layered that I still gave it points. I was like, man, that was a layered bar. Even though I saw when he did the laugh, I was like, okay, this is about to be a Jason bar. And then we said adjacent. I was like, oh, hold on, beside Jason. And I was like, okay, that was a very layered bar. Big kudos to him, man. It's a lot of elite writing going on, man. If y'all really don't know, man,
It's
Facts.
gonna. I'm
um,
gonna
shit
be
is
honest.
tough.
It's gonna be tough to beat this for Battle of the Year.
Absolutely.
It's gonna
It's
be
not
tough.
gonna be tough. It's not gonna happen. Is what's
It
the
ain't gonna happen. Ain't
situation
gonna
we're in
happen. Ain't
right
gonna
So
now.
we
happen.
Paul. So
Ain't gonna happen.
let's do this as well, because I think as a battle rapper, people don't do this too much. I mean, just listening, yo, this battle we can all agree did live up to the hype, right?
100%.
100%.
Was it
Yes,
hype
of
though? Was
course.
it a big hype? All right.
Wait,
See,
what?
all right, see,
Oh,
there we
wait, are we
go.
still talking about Lux and Nitty?
We in the
Yeah.
cold
See,
bars.
there we
You
go.
don't
See,
feel
look,
like
I
it
needed
lived
to
up to the
know.
hype,
I
three?
needed to know.
I think going into the battle, I don't think it was a big hype. I think it was big hype on one sided. And you alluded to this earlier. I don't think a lot of people have. Only person I know who has faith in fucking Lux. Real talk is Jay Black. A lot of niggas, I did have a lot of faith in Lux. I'm gonna keep it tall.
A
I
lot of us
did.
thought the battle was going to be great,
Nah,
though.
I ain't
A
gonna
lot
lie.
of us
Yeah,
thought
The
the
I was
battle
about
was
to
going to be
say,
great,
the
though.
general
What
public had Nitty
wasn't people
winning
saying
though.
Nitty?
Like there was a lot of
But
people.
wasn't people saying Nitty that Lux
no,
had
no,
his,
but
his
people
bias
were
to the hype
saying
man
Nitty,
though?
but I didn't hear anybody saying that it was going to be a bad. There was a lot of people saying that
What's
ain't
the
nobody
bars?
gonna talk to Nitty the way Lux gonna talk to Nitty and this, that, and the other. I don't think anybody thought the battle was going to be a bad
I
battle.
saw people saying that we ain't see this nigga since how many years? He lost to Geechee. How you gonna beat Nitty? I think a lot of people did not give Lux a chance going into this battle at all.
I
Some
appreciate
From what
people
I
that.
saw.
didn't.
I
Some
could be
people
bugging.
do,
But
but I just
You know
don't
what I
think
mean?
any. I think that's different than
Now people
thinking
like
it was going to
small
be a
y'all, not
bad
y'all,
battle.
not y'all,
Nah,
not
but
y'all.
it
Dang,
depends on where
Max.
you go. Because if you go to just the
Dang,
YouTube,
man.
like the general YouTube community, you look at all those prediction polls and like comments, bro. Like the man's fucking, he's Jesus Christ over there. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't lost
That's
before, ain't
false.
Mm.
losing today, ain't losing tomorrow. But I will say, you come to kind of what's going on here on Twitter. A lot of people had Diddy that way. Like I completely agree with you. So it just goes to show that there's kind of that separation. I feel like even in battle rap
Right,
from just different platforms. Because I could on here, 100% I agree with
right.
you, no question. But in different places, there's people that still think Lux was gonna win either way. So probably the most pressure he had though.
There's one more.
Hey guys, we got a fucking classic, right? I
There's
mean,
Yeah, it can't be
we
like
got a
that.
fucking classic,
yeah.
yo. Uh,
There's one more sequence I wanted to highlight, and I'm gonna wrap this one verbatim, and I'm gonna head out just because of how great it is. Outlaw, drawing on everything. Then we found out the nigga tracing. You copied the whole layout from Youngblood, blueprint on your maintenance. You're not an architect, you are collect. You rob and just confiscate. No, you're a
Like
con
skating.
for skating. With the dude's demonstration, the hand gestures and the faces you making. You're AI generated.
Android ass
Android
nigga,
ass nigga, you imitated.
emulating.
You're
You
imitating. You're
what?
emulating. You're
Straight
mimicking. Straight
simulation,
simulation. I think you're faking.
revelations, nigga.
Revelation.
Revelation.
Wait, time out. The revelation part is
Yeah.
beautiful because he says all of this and he said, you know what? Revelation. This is how I know this is true. Then he goes into the Dante. I saw how the battle with Dante went, the altercation. So you were drumming, you were just playing. Oh, just banging for a plate there. How did I miss the cymbals? Then they gave you bands for rock, and when it kicks off, you just bassing. So like that
What?
whole sequence
Then he said,
is
"You ain't
one of
no
the
real
best.
stepper." That is crazy, son.
Son, son.
Like that whole
Combination.
sequence
I
That was a
is
need
combination.
y'all when I do this
amazing.
point system to what he just did and how I score things and when I chop it up, just go off of what how he presented that. Just listen to that again, please. Thank you. And it's sorry, my fault. Go
Like it's not just the part about like he intertwined two concepts into one seamlessly. Like he said you're a fake, and then he brought it back to this is how I know you're a fake because he
Hmm.
went into another situation with a completely different scheme. And to Smo's point, I don't know that many people that could rhyme like this for like seamlessly without any stumbles, without any like I don't know that many people. People can do it, but it's of an elite group of people that can rap this
Hmm.
great and also be layered and also like have two concepts like intersect in that fashion. I thought that was amazing.
Yo,
But I gotta head out. I love
yo,
That
y'all.
listen, man,
smoke,
I,
Peace
that,
and
I,
that
love.
kind
I,
of
Hey,
yo,
you
that
hey,
study
mumbling,
everything,
that
man?
kind
don't
of
forget
mumbling.
that.
It's
Hey,
cause trouble. I
We
put
love
that
you,
hey,
Lon.
real quick with that, real quick. Yo, I think we need like when you got like rappers who've established something, established something, and somebody strips them away from that. I think those are small points that don't go on the stats, like maybe like a loose ball foul or like a loose ball, like a jump ball, like something like that that don't necessarily go on the stats, but it was a change. And without, I'm backing that up by saying, yo, this is second round Nitty that he beat Nitty second round.
Yeah.
Like that has if you beat a Hitman Holla first round, it's like my nigga, you
in a
just
rock
did
second, in a
something.
rock second round,
Fact.
You just
in a
did
clear
like a
rock second
rock
round.
second. You just did something just now. If you beat a Geechee third, it's like nah, my real talk was better than his in this third. It's like
No,
whoa,
he
like
really
type.
outpunched him like at his own game.
Yep.
That I think that second round was so impressive that that's what really has me flip flopping a lot type of thing. I'm still sticking with my answer right now, Nitty 2-1. But some days I'm like, yo, Lux might have won this type of thing because that whole breakdown just now, I think that was the most effective. Like I think that was like maybe like 24 bars. Just straight like, oh, yeah, you
He was
copy, you
wild.
do this, and he was wilding. He was wilding. Great breakdown. Great breakdown.
Yeah,
And the
Oh,
visual and the visuals, the visual made it even worse too. It's like he all in his face, talking like without taking a break. Like, yeah, that part right there was crazy.
I would go
Hey,
as
um,
what?
far to
this,
say that, and this would be my last thought on it because this is so much. You could go on about it like this forever. It's so good, but I will say I really
Word.
think in terms of the pen versus pens, the JC Chillas, the Daylight and Chillas, like battles that have occurred, this might be the best like straight pen versus pen battle I've ever seen. I think there's a couple battles I
I
prefer
Mm.
agree.
as
it is.
overall
I agree.
battles, but just in terms of your bar fest, two writers, this is what we've been waiting for quite a minute, especially from a Loaded Lux battle. We thought it would be someone else for 10 years, but then someone came outside and gave him the fight we were looking for. So
Smo, I gotta ask you this. Now, I wanna see y'all thoughts on this as well. Did y'all see a difference in this Nitty who sat down and the Nitty who's ongoing?
Yes.
yeah,
That
absolutely.
His
This
material
this
was
that
this
much more tailored to me. It was a less bars, and he was able to tailor it a little bit. Now I don't know if it was the time or the opponent, because sometimes it's just more like you got to do this for looks, because that's what he's gonna be doing to you. But I don't know which one you can attribute it to, or maybe a combination. But I definitely think this was some of the most tailored material he's had outside of just name flip. You know, Nitty gonna flip somebody's name every which way,
Nah, he
but
really
outside
angled and
of
had approaches with this.
yeah,
And then I
like
think
some
even
true
with
tailoring.
I think something that gets almost underrated. And like I said, people thought that he had a short third in this battle. You know what I'm saying? And he had a 4 minute and 40 second third. I think he just finally Nitty got to match someone with 6 minute rounds. I mean, it's something that's happened a lot in his career with how active he is. He's usually very strict or somewhere strict to the time limits. It's somebody rapping twice the time limit or something like that. And this battle, you got to get what you usually get, more tailored, and you got it 5 minutes per round, which is something that the prep, the amount of prep lets you afford. So that's one of I don't know if it's my top. To me, like Nitty versus Ill Will, it would take something spectacular for that to not be my favorite Nitty performance. But just quality wise, this is his best of 3 rounds that he's ever like put up in his career. Like in terms of the entire three being a certain level.
Best
Oh,
battles is easy in chess, y'all. What we doing?
Say it
Said
again,
what
three.
three?
Say
Best battles is easy in chess. What we doing?
that's a preference. That's a
It's
preference.
the best
Okay.
census. Like there hasn't been anything in between that's
Yeah,
as
I
good.
Yeah,
agree. It's the
it's
best.
been
And then
it's
you
been
could
Yeah,
debate
I
up
agree.
at because they're great in completely different ones. A 1 hour 1,000 person fucking like movement sing along,
yeah.
and then the other is just like letting them rap. Kind of it's only a
Right.
40 45 minute battle, so it's not like crazy long, but it's in that convo. We don't get ones like these often. You know what I'm saying? Where just everyone
That's a
No,
knows
we
fact.
what's
really
Now
don't.
we've
happening.
had some goodies. I thought Twerk versus Real Sick was a goodie.
Yeah, it was
Nitty
a
and
goodie,
Fonz
goodie.
was
Got
a
goodies.
goodie. Like we've had some goodies, but
But
this
that
level
feel
where
though,
we
that
claim an
feel though,
instant
man.
classic, this might be the best. This might
I
be the
remember when
first
people
one
call
since
Rock versus
15.
Yeah.
Danny a classic live, and listen, I think it's a very good battle. But I'm like, guys, I think it's been so long, y'all don't remember what it's like when a real classic happens. And I feel like this is one of those
Yeah.
where
Yep.
when it's like that, we
Yep.
don't really got to talk about it. Like we're quoting bars
Facts.
for an
so
hour and
Yeah,
a
hold on.
half
I
in
So
agree.
here. Like it's the
so
difference.
I got a
Also,
quick question to the executive. You know how we like
Wait,
to.
wait, wait, real quick. Is this battle of the year clear so far? Like how tough
Absolutely,
is
boss.
Yes.
how tough
yeah.
is it
Absolutely.
to be like I think it's a
the
significant
bars
distance
it's
between
not
this being battle of the year and the second battle.
it's not finna
Yes.
be
We're second
nobody's
battle,
beating
boo.
this. Like I don't know what y'all talking about.
Hey,
Sis,
hey,
what battle you
Black,
talking
tell
about?
Ref make the
No,
graphic,
I'm
man.
saying whatever you would have as the number two, whatever you would have
Okay, my bad. I
before
Th-
got you. I
th-
before
got
Lux
you. I
and
got you.
Nitty.
this is
Got you.
clearly
Well,
number one.
whatever you had as
Got you.
battle of the year, Nitty and Lux Trump. I don't know if another battle is gonna. I don't know if there's even a matchup that has the potential to trump this
I
battle
love Bill
for
Collector, Tay Rock.
2024.
I love Chef Transfer Funds, but
Yeah, Black,
Yeah. This
tell
up
Uh,
Ref
there.
uh,
get on that graphic, man.
uh,
Uh,
Get you know what I'm saying? Give him a
hold
full
on.
I
sequence for
think
it.
I think
Hey,
Loaded Lux versus Rum Nitty is the number 3 battle of the year. I think Loaded Lux versus Rum Nitty is the second best battle of the year, and I think Loaded Lux versus Rum Nitty is the first best battle of the year. If that helps out anybody that's not understanding what I'm trying to say here.
um,
hey, 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 quick.
I got a quick point.
I got a.
Hold,
Go ahead, T.
real quick. My bad. Because I originally asked a question because I wanted to see a margin. So for the people who agreed that this is the best Nitty, I can see a significant difference between him sitting out and ongoing. Now tell me the margin. Is it like, he went from a 7 to a 10? Now Nitty 7, we're not saying he's a 7 nigga at all. Come on, we're not doing that's the alien. But was it a jump from 8 to 10, 9 to 10, 7 to 10?
so we're talking Av, Ill Will, Bad, Iron Solomon, right? I guess that's what we gauge. Is that what we gauging it on?
Like his
Like,
other because
Something
yeah.
like that. I would guess.
All we
this
gauging
is
is
just a little
his
bit more
recent.
complete.
Those some good
The,
references because I want to know the jump because if he sat down, because now I'm thinking to myself is, hold on, Nitty. they might be asking for this from you for a minute now. Like, hey, yo, Nitty, stop battling.
That's a
This
good
what you
point.
got to. You can't go back to
Yeah,
that.
but
So what's the
every
margin we're
battle
talking
he's
about?
able to reach. Like, here's the big difference to me. In all those other battles and some of those, because if we remember the Will battle, I mean, he didn't have a lot of prep. Even the Clips battle that was great after, he had a fucking week's prep. You know what I'm saying? The guy's been good on short prep, and he'll give 2 rounds of that. Like, he's always gonna have a round that is fucking incredible. Like, his first versus Lux is legendary, but it is not the first time I've seen him have a round like that. You know what I mean? It's just cool to see him have it in front of loaded Lux. But usually in those battles, like Ill Will, his third is not as good as his first two. His first two are historic, but his third is, it's still a good round, but he's just not like, setting like the room on fire again. Versus Iron, I mean, all three are good, but I think his first and third are clearly better than his second round in that battle. So I think all you get here is with more prep, all three are going to be like that. You don't have a round that's the toss round, or Nitty kind of wrapped a little under the time limit, like
Right.
you see in a couple other battles. But he still can reach that level for most of the battle. It's about the completeness of the work. 6 rounds of greatness. That's why it's so hard to be classic. Like,
What
I
was
think it depends on what you watch battle rap for, right? So, or which factor is it more attributed to? Because some people don't think Nitty needed to change up a thing. They prefer just the rapid fire punch, punch, punch Nitty. For the people that enjoy the more potent angle punching, a little bit more talking to, the breaking down, people who enjoy him finally effectively, incorporating those attributes into his round, we want to see that more. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's I don't know. I think this Nitty was more potent to me. Nitty is always amazing, but for me, it's like, to me, he's still like we're still talking about a 9 Nitty. With the other battles that Schmo referenced, I just think the potency is just a little bit different. So it's just a matter of if you want to see those things from him more. Because I'm also one of the people who, when everybody was saying like Ace took a good approach and saying, we want to see more from you. We don't know about your kids, where you grew up at, this, that, and the other. I was one of the people saying, yeah, I don't care about that. Punch his head off, Nitty. I was one of those. I ain't gonna care. But to see Nitty effectively implement those things, it's like, all right, yeah, talk to more people like this. You know what I'm saying? So I would say, I don't know if it's really a leap. I ain't gonna hold you. If it is, it's a small one, maybe 0.5 to a full point at most.
I
I'm
was
saying?
thinking, me personally, it was a 9 to a 10. Like it went from
Right.
9 to a 10.
I'll take that.
Me, because it was like he had an ability. He conquered, not conquered, but he overcame something that he struggled with, and that was angles, like, type of thing. He angle punched very well. So now that I know, yo, if Nitty can sit down, he might actually do this. But this might also be just a segue to the door opening of, yo, Nitty can angle too, as well, like, type of thing. So it's like, if he does 2 more battles doing this, he has completely
Why he
gotten
needs
over the
more?
stigma
He's
of,
been doing this though. I feel like he's in the Ilmac battle on the third. He kind of went that way, right?
Angle punching.
look. I feel
he
that
angled
as
heavy in
well.
that third versus
It's
Eminem.
just some
Yeah.
some people don't gravitate to different platforms. I didn't want to say that type of thing,
That's
but
on
some
them.
people haven't really
That's they fault.
seen.
Watch
Yeah, because I
watch
like
the
Nitty and
Oh,
battles.
Ilmac a
no.
lot though. I don't give a fuck what the
Y'all watch the
platform say. I
fucking
fucking
gossip.
love
Watch
Nitty
the
and Ilmac.
fucking battles, nigga. What's wrong
Yeah,
with
I
y'all,
like
man?
Nitty and Ilmac. I don't care about
Y'all
what
know
Fact,
who
niggas
take
say.
shits and
fact.
when they take shits.
I don't give a fuck where that shit at.
What's wrong with
I got
y'all,
a
man?
I got a question for the.
Wait. Hold
Y'all
on,
know who
just
pregnant
real
and who
quick
not
before you try
pregnant
to.
or whatever it is.
Go ahead,
Y'all can't
Jeremiah.
tell
I
me
got
what
one.
Ilmac said in the third
Yeah,
or Rum Nitty said in the third round. What's wrong with you, man? You hear me? What's wrong with y'all, man? Get it together, man. Yeah,
but,
my
but
fault, yo.
before you ask the question, there's one bar I want to quote from Nitty. I want to get one point out. The He said, "You would have seen me shoot a murder on cam like Brandon Lee. It wasn't even supposed to be loaded.
Fire,
You know the shit over,
man,
but
Fire, fire.
man.
no, hold on.
God.
You know this shit over, but you get what you give. You didn't even catch a double I just did when I said murder
It
on
was.
cam.
It is what
That
it
was
is. It is
Now
hard.
what
It
it
is
is.
what it
it is what
is.
it is.
But
That
Now
was
what
but
it
it is
hard,
is.
my nigga. In the second round,
crazy.
that was hard. Yo, he flipped a lot of luck shit too, though, and did a great job on evil. He flipped the evil to leave backwards and all that shit. He flipped the
Yeah,
Ryan find him all.
Hey,
Diddy was
That
in his
whole
that
bag.
whole scheme.
palindrome
Yeah,
scheme
that whole
was
Hold
scheme was
on,
crazy,
hold
amazing.
on,
man.
hold on.
If
But
y'all don't know what a palindrome means,
That was
Benjamin, that whole
crazy, the
scheme
boss.
was absolutely
hey,
amazing.
hey, but I think
A-Word
this
chimed in,
flip
but I
though.
did it already.
I think this flip though was the best Lux flip, not necessarily loaded Lux, but his quote. the nail tech bar.
Both of
Oh,
them had a
you
nail
said
tech
what?
bar. You
No,
said
no,
both of
Crazy.
them had a
but
nail tech
look,
bar.
A
wait
nail
three.
tech?
His nail tech bar was so heavy when Lux said it,
Yeah.
Nitty raised his hand like, nigga, I said it.
He's like,
Nigga,
I ain't gonna
you
wait.
just said it, nigga.
And Nitty's was better than Lux.
Like,
If we
Nitty's
keep it in the book.
joint was
I
better.
agree, boss. I agree. Nitty had a better nail tech bar.
It was
Absolutely.
better.
Definitely
Absolutely.
was. Definitely was.
He did.
I got a
Yeah,
question for
but
the executive, and,
yeah,
and
go ahead.
and you know she too. All right, so we know in battle rap we like to compare, battle rap battles to boxing, right? So if you had to categorize this battle, what would it be? I say it's Triple G and Canelo, the first one.
I'm an old head. Ali and Frazier.
Ali and Frazier. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know shit about boxing, so
I say Stumbles and
Give
Snake.
me.
What you-
Oh, okay. We talking about the outcome.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
the
No,
Wait,
we
outcome
we we
which
changed
all
up a
who
little
hold
just
bit.
on.
said who just said that? Who said that?
Yeah, I was gonna say the hype. The hype to me would be
Yo, somebody just
Pacquiao
said
and
Stumbles and Snake,
Mayweather the
bro.
first.
Am I bugging?
What you say?
Somebody just said Stumbles and Snake. Am I bugging? Am I
I don't know
hallucinating?
who said
You
that.
I
bugging
don't know.
black.
Yeah, you
You
bugging black. I
Somebody
don't
bugging
did.
know who
Somebody
family.
said
said
that.
that.
that was one of y'all niggas.
I
This
didn't
shit.
hear
Hold
that.
on.
I
This shit
didn't hear that.
recorded.
I ain't gonna hold
So
you.
either I'm gonna look crazy or somebody. We gonna catch it though. This shit recorded. Let y'all know that.
He funny the boss.
Let y'all know
That was
that.
one of y'all niggas.
I'm probably
Yeah,
bugging
you know
though. I'm
how
probably bugging. I'm
yeah,
positive I
yeah,
am.
he
I
sneak
thought
that
I
in
heard that though.
pause, man.
No, I heard that too. I heard that too. It was one of y'all niggas.
I think
Okay,
y'all
I know I
tripping.
wasn't tripping. Oh,
Yeah,
say
but
less. Say
I
less.
think this battle is
Rewind
equivalent
fine
to
is more than fine. We got you. We got you.
but
It's recorded.
I think this battle is equivalent to like Triple G and Canelo, the first battle, when they first fought, man. It was like both of them did good, but you're not mad if you had Triple G winning based by Triple G landing more punches, and you can't trip if you have Canelo winning the first fight based off of the power punches he was landing. So it would. I think this is a Triple G and Canelo, and that's in the boxing world. That's the modern day classic, Triple G and Canelo. So
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. You ready for this KBQ smoke?
Not really, but go
Yeah,
ahead.
Wait,
I
Oh,
got
whoa,
the
whoa,
mix
whoa,
I
for
got
whoa.
the
the
battle
link.
hot and
I
cold.
got
Let's
the
hold on,
link
hold
for
on,
you
hold
really
up,
fast.
hold up. Let's set it
hold
off
on.
I
Before
went
properly.
we
from
get
really
there,
happy to really sad very fast.
Let's set it off properly. Wait, somebody about to speak?
yeah, I was about to speak. Hold on, just two more points. I feel
Okay.
like this battle won't beat Lux and Nitty, but a battle that I feel like could be close if it happens this year is Rock and Iron. If it happens this year, and
Yeah, you smoking, brother.
What?
I
Good
said
luck,
I said
man.
close, nigga.
You
Damn.
I
just
don't know about that.
Yeah, I
I
don't know about that,
hey yo,
Jeremiah.
dog,
That
what's up with the
no
boy, man?
no 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 no
Yo,
no
yo,
no. First
I
and
ain't gonna
foremost,
no
lie, that's what y'all
disrespect to
said
either
about
one of them.
Nitty and
Come
Iron.
on, man.
See,
What's
man.
wrong
those
with y'all, man?
hey nigga, those are
Hey,
two legends.
what's
Be
up with these
respectful.
niggas, man? Huh?
Be respectful.
Come
Be
on, man.
respectful towards two legends.
I don't think Iron and Rock gonna think that they battle gonna be back. Well, you
Oh,
good, man?
don't think that. Don't
They
think
don't, they
that.
don't think that. They don't even think that.
And other than that,
Which second point? Which second point?
my second point is instead of Hitman actually this year, if Lex even battles again this year, personally I would want it to be him and Torque. Personally,
I'm good on that. That can wait. I'm good on that.
I
Yeah, I'd rather twerk battle Hitman if that's what we
That's
doing.
I ain't gonna lie.
That can
That's
happen.
I mean
That can
I
happen a
ain't
lot
mad. Listen,
easier.
Twerk versus Lux, I ain't mad at it, but just the energy, the way things have shifted. And listen, Lux has been wanting this Hitman battle. It is no the fact that he actually had this type of performance while basically doing nothing but promoting for Hitman 80% of the time is fucking insane. So I'm ready to see
Yeah.
him. If that's the opponent he wants, listen, after a performance like that, you get what the
Yep.
fuck you want. It's
I
very
agree.
I
But
easy for
mean
guys,
me.
we do know Mook is
I
trying to get in
I,
there. We know Mook is trying to get that battle with Hitman over
Yeah,
Lux. We
but
Yeah,
know that
yeah,
yeah,
now.
but it's like if
yeah,
it's gonna be
for the
held
Mook and
up,
they
Hitman.
moving towards that right now.
if it's gonna be held up, let somebody else step in.
It would
We got to
listen.
play this
We'll wait
rigmarole
for a
of
bit.
oh, we don't know
Let it
this
be
and that.
twerk.
They're still arguing,
We'll wait for a
bro. I
bit. But
try
Lux's
behind the
Hitman has
So
the
scenes.
how y'all
energy.
I'm
feel?
gonna leave
What
it
do
at
you,
this.
how you feel about Buck saying
But
that he don't
behind the
want to
scenes,
take
I
it until
tried.
Mook and Hitman get it in first?
I respect that, the boss. I
I
Okay,
said
respect
it on
but
my
that.
but
show.
I
if
Lux
don't.
told
it's
me on my show the
I
same
don't.
thing.
If it's logistics, politics, whatever you want to call it, whatever the reason that Mook and Hitman not going down or not going down yet, however you want to put it, I don't think that Luck should just sit out and say, well, we ain't, I won't battle Hitman until him and Mook go first. No, that's stupid. This one ain't happening. We tried to make it happen. Step in the ring. What are we
I
doing?
agree.
And let it be
I
twerk.
agree, but I ain't gonna lie. Like, here's the other thing too, and why I think playing that game with Hitman is extra silly. Yo, as much as I would love Hitman and Lux, I even obviously would really like Hitman and Mook. There's still Hitman and Geechee over here, Hitman and Twerk. Like, Hitman don't gotta wait for nobody
Yeah.
fucking co-sign
Yeah,
or say so
Hitman
to
and
go get a
Nitty.
mega
he
match,
got
man.
hyped.
We probably anything that Hitman's got, they promo that the right way. We'll talk about Hitman and Geechee the next day the way we talked about Hitman and Mook. Same way we talked about Hitman and Lux. So Mook better be
Uh,
careful, man, because I don't like. There's battlers that say they won't wait, and then we all know we just gonna fucking wait. This is really not a battle that I'm about to wait all day for. Like, if he goes to one of the other four
You know
outs,
what
it's
it? You
time.
know what it reminds me of, Simone? It reminds me of Misfit and Jazz. Misfit did all of that, and Jazz kept it pushing. And now
Yeah,
look,
it does.
yo, am I
Not the
bugging?
exact
Am I
same,
bugging?
but similar for sure.
I seen Jazz post. Was somebody still blaming? And this could be a tweet that's probably still right now. Was somebody still blaming Jazz about the Misfit battle?
Yeah,
yeah,
people
they were
still
saying
doing
That's
stop
that.
ducking
stupid.
her or something. No, they said you outside for everybody except Misfit.
That
And
don't make
Jazz was
no
like, it
fucking
seemed like
sense. That don't make no
Man,
sense at
it's the
all.
that.
same.
That
That
don't
It's
don't
the
make
make
no
same
not a
shit they
fucking
Fact.
do.
sense.
It's the
goddamn
I
same
sense.
agree.
shit they would day like the night of the Lux battle. They say, but you won't come outside for somebody that don't come outside. How the fuck? How am I gonna find you? You're
Like
Damn.
that don't make
indoors.
no. Hey, what are y'all talking
It's
about?
the same shit, man. It's
It's
exciting. You know, they
ridiculous.
bring up Riz, they
Can
bring
I
up
ask y'all a
Misfit, they
question
bring up
though? Are
Light.
y'all really hyped for Hitman and Lux though?
Nah, Hitman and Lux be fucking crazy. I'll be hyped
No,
for
no,
that.
no.
Yeah,
Three. Yes.
yes,
At
I'm
No, no,
hype
no,
nah,
about
no.
that.
Three.
I ain't
Hold
gonna
on.
nah.
hold
No.
you.
Yes. Here's why I say
I'm
yes.
not.
Because
All
look,
right,
look. What people super excited for Nitti and Lux? They got on stage and the crowd didn't utter a word, bro. I'm exaggerating, but they got on stage like,
I'm
yeah,
exaggerating.
yeah. Now look what happened. They give y'all a classic, but not. Smo said respect the figure. Smo said classic. I don't even see where that early suits and
Yeah,
Smo.
but
Very
you just
respectful
did
media
though.
person.
You see how that
So
works?
no.
Yeah.
I'm saying you said it, brother. I don't even see where. What I'm saying is they have
Mm.
your cultural shift in battle, and the crowd wasn't saying nothing for it. So I think if Lux and Hitman hit in the ring, you're like, oh, we don't care about this. But I think Hitman has a great way of making you care about his battles. He's gonna be on champion.
but would
He's
it
gonna be on
shock you
bags
if
and bodies.
Lux and Nitty is a better battle than Lux and Hitman? Would it shock y'all at all?
I do not
Uh,
expect
Obviously
Lux and
not.
Hitman to be as good as Lux
it
and
wouldn't shock
Nitty,
me,
but I
but
still like it.
hold on. Before you got in our group chat right here, three.
Mhm.
There's difference between competitive and there's entertainment. I feel like
Right.
Lux and Hitman to be a more entertaining lead up in battle than Nitty and Lux.
I agree. That was well put.
That's what I think. That's what I think.
See the thing
So the
about
I
theatrics
Lux.
want
and this
Hitman
and
and
that,
Mook. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man.
Yeah, I want
I
him in a
wanted to,
Mook.
but if it's so much of a hold up, it's like, listen, bro, like let somebody step in. Why y'all trying to figure this stuff out? Let somebody else step in.
I don't know
Y'all,
what the
y'all,
fuck
y'all
people trying
let
to get in.
y'all,
I
Nah,
don't
y'all
know.
I
letting a
think
lot of
Lux
both.
and
battle.
twerk.
Y'all letting a lot of battle and say, this, that, and then nothing never happens. We letting some people slide with years going by and they ain't battle yet. You
And
ain't
y'all
battle
making
in
it seem like
years.
it's a either or. It's not a
Years.
either or. Lux and Hitman happening doesn't mean that Mook and Hitman
That's
won't.
what I'm saying.
It's
So
just
let
until
somebody step in
y'all
while we
ready to
wait.
get it locked in, here we go.
Like give
Nah,
me
But
something while I wait.
see,
nah. I
like,
don't think that. I don't think like that because there's a factor that y'all not putting on the play. That Lux and Mook are friends. Them
there you
niggas are
go.
friends. This nigga Mook is making a sale right now, and you don't come in and just
So
take his
so so
clientele.
so so
That's a fact.
so both of us like this girl, but you like this girl
But you don't.
first, and she don't want to deal with you right now. We both just gotta sit here, and she like me. I just gotta sit here.
Nah, look. First
But
of all,
Like
I don't want to
but
compare
wow,
black,
these men to women.
wow,
Nah,
I
but
go
don't
black,
want to
ahead,
do
go
that.
ahead there,
I
Black.
don't
Go
want to
ahead there.
compare these
wow,
but
men to
black. I
women.
can only
Like,
go
wow.
off
man,
what Lux
you
told
doing
me,
that?
right?
What
Lux
are you
said on
doing?
my show that he's not taking Hitman until Mook and Hitman back. That's what he told me on my show. I don't know if he's
That's a
bullshitting
Then
or
fact.
just
both of
talking
them can
shit,
wait.
But
Then
Now
Nah,
both
but
of
I
that's
can
that's
what
wait
we
for
were
crazy.
just talking
Geechee.
about, Three. We
Like
just talked about
it's a
this.
never ending cycle,
my
man.
bad. I didn't hear that, boy. My bad. I apologize,
That's
bro.
Man,
crazy.
we
My
don't
bad.
know if these niggas has actually been out having lunch
Belovedhood is
and they
ready
and they done
now.
looked at the year like,
Belovedhood is
yeah,
ready
fool,
now, nigga.
you got rum, and
Fuck
then
wrong with
I'ma
niggas,
take
man.
Hitman later on in the year. Yeah, we lit this year. You
We
don't know
ready
the
right now,
conversations they
nigga.
had.
The
All right,
fans
man.
want to see something. We
He
ready right
ain't
now,
ready right
nigga.
now. He
Yes,
definitely need a little
he is. Yes,
recuperation
he is.
period,
Yes,
Black.
he
Don't do
is.
too much.
Yes, he is.
He need
We
to
ready right
recover.
now. Call your
Now,
nigga
He need
right.
to
We ready
but
recover.
I
right
think
now.
Jamal,
I
What's
can I
up?
think
tell him
Mook
for
is
what?
Let
I
him get
think
Healthy.
his
Mook is
burn
in the
first.
Hey, what
optics.
Lex you
I
doing
think
And
now?
I'm
Mook is
drinking
in
green
the
juice,
optics.
nigga. And I'm drinking green juice. We healthy. We ready right now. What's up?
okay.
Pardon me.
But
Pardon me,
but
yo.
but what I'm gonna say is, for me, I think that Mook and Hitman should happen this year. I feel like for Homecoming. This is still shooting in the air, but I feel like for Homecoming,
That's
the
not
main
safe
event.
because homecoming is usually New
Y'all
York.
Yeah,
want
It's
Mook
not
to
safe.
have be
Pick
Nah,
in New
somewhere
York
else.
let
so
Pick a
that
different
bad.
dog
event.
bring that
it's
Pick a
going.
He
different
gonna lose
event.
anyway. The ball. She gonna lose
It's
anyway.
happened the
Pick a
last
different
2 years.
event. That's not
I'm gonna
fair
keep
for
it
him.
a
bring
stack.
it to
This is
H
my
Town.
thing too. When we get to the point that our solution is Hitman being on it like signing a contract to battle on URL. I'm
No.
not saying it's not going to happen fully, but I start feeling like we're having more wishful fairy tale talk than we are about a
Oh
battle
no,
happening. And if that's
On
the
no,
case,
no,
Homecoming
go
no,
in
get
no.
Keith
Detroit.
Gotti or
I,
go get
Man.
Lux. Like,
I wasn't even talking about that being on Homecoming. I'm putting out there Lux and Twerk for Homecoming as the main event.
well, that's you got to let that go.
Man,
It's a great
No,
thought
it
though.
needs some
I'm not.
legs
I'm
behind
not.
that, man.
I'm not letting
Need
that
some
go.
legs behind
I'm
that.
not letting
Maybe
that go.
down the line, but
He
we
said
all
you got
know
to
that
let that
next
I'm
go.
not
week.
letting that go. I'm putting it out there. It's
Oh
happening this
man.
year. It's happening this year.
Don't
I'm gonna
stop.
put it
Don't
out
stop.
there.
Don't
Hey,
stop.
Put that
Jeremiah,
Don't
energy out
stop.
into the universe.
Jeremiah,
It's
man,
gonna happen.
it needs some legs
It's happening
behind it,
this year.
man. It needs some legs behind it. It don't got no legs behind it right now.
Nah.
Yes, it do.
It's you know what I'm
Yes,
saying.
it do.
Nah, not
Just
like
Twerk
that.
got to keep battling and then
Yes, it
call him
do.
out.
Yeah. And then that's for Lux. And as for Nitty, I mean, it's more simple. I want to see him versus Cal and Verb. And whichever order he takes that in, if he takes Verb first
Ow.
and then Cal, or Cal and then Verb, I want to see
Who
both
just
them
said that?
battles. It's hardcore. Hardcore don't like Cal and Verb, or Cal and
He
he don't
here?
like Cal and Nitty as a matchup, and that's okay. But I do. So at some
Who don't
point,
like
if Nitty
Callan Nitty?
keeps this
Who don't like
legend
that battle?
momentum,
Me, I don't like it. Three.
You don't like Callan Nitty?
Flavor in yeah.
Who you get up here?
I feel like that'd be special. But I'm not even interested in Nitty and Mook. I know he said give me the winner of Hitman and Mook. I mean, listen, I ain't mad at no Nitty Hitman, Nitty Mook, but those other two matchups to me, they just make a little bit more sense for now. So, I hope the legend run continues for him. There's
Cal
still a
really
couple
don't make
big
no
matchups out
sense at
there.
all. Cal,
Uh, uh,
no,
uh, uh.
no, no,
So
no.
Callan Nitty don't make
I
no
will
sense.
say the plus side of hearing Mook and Hitman Holla in the same spaces is we got the inside scoop on what's going on in their situation and their debacle. Did that spaces make y'all feel like the battle is going to happen in a month from now, 2 months from now, 3 months from
Not
now,
No,
at
five
not
all.
months from now?
Not
not a
Hell
at
no,
month from
fucking
now.
all.
no.
That's that.
Hold on.
A month
This
from now is
year,
impossible.
No.
okay.
I'm gonna be
Just
honest.
asking. Just
This
asking.
year,
Just
yes.
asking. Just surveying.
I
That's
don't
it.
even think it's gonna happen this year.
Closest we get
Okay.
into a battle is hip hop is real, them yelling on them
Ha
interviews, man.
ha
That's the
Hey,
battle that we got. You
I
ha!
you
like
done
that.
seen the
Hey.
battle already. That's it, folks. Not getting that shit, man.
Hey.
I'm gonna be honest. That Hitman and Mook need to happen in H Town.
What?
It need to
I
happen
know
in H
Hitman,
Town.
man. See, oh man,
Nah,
boy.
it should
Hitman been
happen.
Hitman
I'm
2-1,
totally.
Hitman
yo.
been
I think it's
campaigning to fight.
fantastic for the
Hitman
sport, but I know how this goes.
Hitman been campaigning to perform in front of the H Town crowd for a while. It's a neutral
He's gonna be
ground.
the first nigga to get Mook and talk about all that shit Mook got going. All right, man. Hitman? Okay. All right.
Why does that? Okay, why not?
Hitman was
Why
ready
not
before that.
Hitman? Disaster got to be the first person to take a shot at Easy after everything happened.
You know what's
But
different.
I think Hitman will do a better job in
Nah, Hitman will
this
definitely
closely.
He will
execute better.
absolutely do a
Because of
way
money.
better job. That's why I'm saying,
That's
why
because of
not
money.
Hitman?
I want Hitman first against Mook, man. That's just me though.
I do.
Me
I
I
too.
want
want
Hitman
Hitman
to
Yo,
get
first.
so
Mook
y'all
first,
want
man.
to segue in this Kings versus Queens? Because I got some
Yeah,
thoughts
I'm
on
Unfortunately,
that
ready.
one right here.
Y'all
Unfortunately,
ready?
yeah.
Y'all ready?
unfortunately.
Okay. Hold on.
Who's
Let's do
going
it properly.
first?
Let's do it properly. Now I don't know if y'all was watching the pay-per-view stream, like instead of just the battles, but I can't specifically say that they said 100% this or this is the angle that they're going with. My question, y'all, is if this was Summer Madness, I'm saying like Kings versus Queen SM, it's not labeled that. The flyers that I've seen hasn't said that completely. But if this was SM, what would y'all feel?
I gotta tell you something.
Ass,
Gnome
juice,
14.
whack.
Wait. Gnome 14 to me was their greatest decision in a while, and in my opinion, this would be followed up by one of their worst decisions. This is absolutely. I don't see it at all combining this with SM. We saw how Gnome Impact went. Granted, they've kind of had the idea of doing the 2-on-2 big event, but I
The,
thought that would
the
receive
rebuttal would be Summer Impact.
terrible. And I just think these are not SM level battles, and I don't even like the matchups. They could have just
Ooh,
made a better Kings versus Queens to begin. If
Talk,
this
ooh.
was
small
just
talk.
if
Where
this
it's
was
saying
just
they
Kings versus
have.
Queens, I would
I
be pissed
agree.
off. Let
I
alone this
agree.
being SM. I can't even fathom this being the Summer Madness for the year. I think it's something that I can't speak more negatively about if I tried. This is friendship madness. That's what this is right here. So I'm
Wow.
Talk.
disgusted if this was Summer Madness. I
Oh,
gotta
Finish
call
Wow.
it.
your
Pretty
food,
much.
smoke.
that's a bar. That was a bar. I like that.
Except Coffee and John John.
We have six
I
battlers
like
returning from
Coffee and John John.
Nome.
That's
Six.
the
I
only battle
don't
I
even
like.
believe the same people are on every
I like
card. But
Coffee and
why is there
Jazz.
6 known battlers on Kings vs Queens, dog?
Smo, I don't give a fuck about Jazz and Rock. How about that?
I don't. I
Exactly.
didn't care in
That's
the
supposed to
I
be the
don't
beginning.
main
Give
care
a
I've
event.
been
shit
about
about
saying
that
it's
that.
not
battle.
all
I
that, but
don't
it's
care for
name
about
power,
that either,
whatever.
Bree.
I don't give a shit about that battle,
Geechee
man.
versus Hustle,
I don't give a shit about that
Why?
man.
either,
Why
man.
three? Why?
We
Why three?
tried to
Why
do
not
Cars and
rocking
Hustle. We tried. We
jazz?
tried.
I
It
don't
wasn't
like the
playing.
battles.
It
Smo
don't
said
make
it's friendly battle. I don't like it. I don't like it, man.
I think Jazz and
it
Rock will
don't
still
make
be
sense.
solid, and I understand from a name booking perspective. Like that's the part where you got to meet in the middle, and I'm thinking out like booking. Like you know what? Even though I don't like it, that's Tay Rock and Jazz the rapper. For me, that's the
Let me get
male goat
Prince
and
in
the
here.
female goat. Yeah, I
Mm,
can sell that. I can
sounds
see
good.
that. But the Geechee and Hustle battle, I'm sorry, I got so much respect for both of them. That's not a
Hey,
battle
yo,
we need in our
Shmo, what if
But
it's
Smo,
lifetime.
hold on, Smo, let me
what
ask you a
if they change
question.
it to a compliment card though? What if it's a compliment battle for everyone?
Man, hardcore, don't piss me off more, man. It's hot
Yo,
outside. I live
come
in
on, bro,
Arizona.
come on, bro. Like
Don't
don't
piss
do
me off
that. Like, come
more.
on, like momentum is happening here. Like, why you ask that question? Compliment what? They, URL's not allowed to do that. A compliment card, Kings versus Queen compliment. Instead of calling her a hoe, you gonna say I love you. Why you ask that, Flavor? My fault, yo. Continue.
I like John and coffee. That's the only
All
thing
the
I can say I'm
I
negativity,
happy
agree. That's
with.
the
yo.
only one I like.
I don't
I
like
like
that.
John and
I
Coffee.
don't.
Hey, yo, Black, I asked that because of Geechee and Hustle. That's why.
I ain't gonna hold you. Even though I do like John and coffee, I feel like if you switch coffee and jazz, it instantly makes a better card.
No question. I've been on my wish list video for Kings vs Queens. I said if you're gonna have a rock battle, do Rock and Coffee because they're not gonna have. They're just gonna bar up.
Facts.
Like if I can't
Facts.
ask for a grudge match, I feel you. We're limited on intergender matches. You don't got to tell me twice. But then give Coffee that shot. She's been good versus the top men. She's been good versus the top ladies. It makes some sense. This is if the best battle on a Summer Madness is John versus Coffee.
That's
Granted,
not
it's a
good.
good battle, but we got a fucking problem, people. Like
Fam, the
I
best
have a
get
intergender
question.
serious.
battle, the
Like
best men woman battle is not gonna happen. Is Rock and Easy. It's not gonna happen, I know. But that's the only fucking mixed battle I want to see though. Is Rock and Easy, Rock and Hustle.
I have a
I mean,
question
not
though.
Rock and Hustle. Give me Easy and
Easy
Hustle.
and hustle.
That's it.
I have
Yeah.
a
They
question.
obviously wasn't gonna make that.
Yeah,
So
of course. But I'm saying that
Or do
matches
half
like
the
that
card
black is gonna
intergender,
remove me. Is what
do
I'm
half
saying.
the card intergender and half the card SM battles. Like there's just so many routes I'm looking. Listen, we don't know the details. We don't know all that. So it's not fair for me to speak fully to that booking process. There might be a reason they got to. But there's just so many different ways to me that you could do this differently. And I pray to God
That's,
they prove me wrong because I'm kind of disgusted if this is really our SM
am
representation
I
coming out.
wrong? I don't want to see Jazz battle no more dudes.
I'm not
I
doing.
love
I'm
that.
not doing that. I'm not doing that.
I'm
You got to
doing
battle
that,
the
man. I
right dude,
love that
three.
shit,
Three, it got
man.
to be the right dude.
Yeah, I'm not doing
Yeah,
that.
it got to be the right dude because the douchey battle, I didn't really like some of the douchey battle.
Some of them are good battles, but some of them are her weaker work. Like it's not even close. And then you
Didn't like
watch her versus
clips.
Coffee. It's not even close. You watch Jazz versus Coffee compared to
I love
Jazz
Jazz
versus
Coffee, but in
the
any
rest of
battle,
the
she held
top
a nigga
men.
with a dude.
It's not even a question, man.
Um, I I still want to see Jazz battle men. There's a specific battle for Jazz that I want to see her battle. It won't be on URL, but
Who?
I want to see Jazz and Ilmac.
Yeah, I'm not
I
mad at
wanna
that.
see Jazz
I'm
and
not
Ill
looking for it,
Will,
but
which I
I'm
feel
not
like
mad at that
Jazz and
either.
Ill Will could be on URL. I just don't know if it will. But I really wanna see Jazz and Ill Will. I feel like that's no battle.
And then
I'm
one more
good with
thing.
Jazz.
Do y'all feel like just putting this out there? Do y'all feel like Twerk and Vixen could have been the main selling point for a card like this?
Not the main selling point.
Not the main
It'll
event
help.
though.
I think it would
I was
help.
just asking.
Not the main event.
I'm answering. It would help. I would
I
like
was
it.
just
I
asking.
like that.
Twerk and Vixen main eventing SM is crazy, man.
I'd
Like, but
rather
that's
them do
really
a
the
Twerk and
situation we're
Hustle
speaking
rematch.
on.
They only had a one rounder. I'd rather them do a Twerk Hustle rematch and give Yoshi.
That sounds good.
And we missed a matchup too. And I don't really got gripes with this matchup, but like Nitty versus KCJ, like,
No
listen, it's
thanks.
not like the others where I
No
feel the
thanks.
way about
I
it,
don't hate it.
but I just watched Nitty versus Lux. And listen, Casey's good on the Kings versus Queens, but nah. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't, it's okay. Like, it gets by, but it's
Hey,
not
yo,
perfect for
Shmo,
me.
I'll take that over freaking cow battle.
I ain't gonna
Oh, yeah,
hold you.
he
Either
would
way,
definitely hate
Us
you.
not getting Ash Shayna Ashley is disrespectful.
it is.
Not
I
getting
want
Well,
Ash Shayna
wait? How
why?
you know you're not gonna get it
Who
though?
you said Shayna and
Whoa,
who?
how
Who
you
she
know
said
you're not
Shayna and
gonna
who?
get it though?
Shayna and Av.
It ain't been announced until it's announced. I ain't got it.
Mm,
Okay.
mm-hmm. Mm.
I just want to see Chain
Yeah.
period, man.
I
But
like
but but
Shayna and Verb.
That's the one I would see. That makes sense,
Which
right
You
one?
think
there.
that's gonna happen?
Shane and Verb makes sense.
I like the controversy. I like hustling
What
easy.
Smoke said?
Shane.
Yup.
Fairy Tale Land.
Hustle easy, talk shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hustling
fairy
easy.
tale
Shane and
land.
Verb. I mean, I like intergenders that don't like each other or
Mm-hmm.
like that's been
Hustle and
disrespectful.
Easy
I
is
think
like
that's
my
real.
dream one. I don't think it's. I
Facts.
Yeah,
don't think I'm gonna
Here's
get
my thing.
yeah.
there.
Hustle and
Me and
Easy
Fairy
is a
It'll
Tale
good
never
Land.
happen. It'll
stylistic
never
battle.
happen.
It's not gonna happen, like
Never
at
happen.
least as we see it, but it's a
Fairy
good
Tale
stylistic
Land.
battle. I don't think Shayna and Verb. I think that could just be anger. Like we're gonna
I love
miss
it,
the
bro. I
quality
love
for
anger.
straight anger.
I love it though.
Wait, so
Anger
let
is
me ask
Nah,
good.
y'all a
I'm
question. If we got to give one, which one do y'all like better for Eunice? Eunice versus Yoshi or Eunice versus Prestavia?
Yoshi.
it's got to be Prestavia. I
Yeah,
don't,
I'm going
Prestavia.
Yoshi.
I
No
don't want to see the
bullshit.
combo
Maybe
Eunice and Yoshi
I'm
ever.
very conflicted, right? Because I thought
I'm
about
going
this a
Yoshi.
lot. I really like the and no disrespect to Yoshi, because y'all know we have our little moments here and there, but it's genuinely no disrespect. But I like the thought versus diversion conversation. I like that
Mm-hmm.
conversation
Whoa,
Mm-hmm.
a
that
lot.
actually
Mm-hmm.
makes
I'm
sense.
with you, the boss.
I
I'm
like
with you.
that. That
You
makes
see what
I'm
sense.
I'm
with
saying?
you.
I like
I'm
that
with
I'm
you.
dialogue.
back
That's
on
an
that.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm
like
with
that. I
you.
like that dialogue. But I do also think that him
Guess
and
that's when Summer
Prestavia
Madness
could
has come
have
to.
a slug fest. Like there's some interesting dialogue to be had there as well. So I'm a little conflicted. While I think it's weird, right? Because I feel like Eunice and Prestavia may have the better quality battle, but I feel
Really?
like Yoshi versus Eunice would by far have some amazing material as well, but be more entertaining. We probably gonna get some viral moments from a Yoshi versus
We
Eunice
will.
battle
We will. I think Eunice and
Why
Prestavia could either be
franchise
good or
can't get
trash.
those battles instead of units?
because they doesn't make sense for franchise. They make more sense for Eunice.
Franchise.
I have a question. How would y'all feel about First Lady Flames and Flair Soul opening this card?
Are you just saying that because their name got flames in it and
I
fire in
like
it?
that. I like
That's
that.
what he's doing.
I like
No,
that.
no,
Fire
no, no,
souls
no,
and
no,
flames.
no, no,
That's
no,
why
no,
that's why you did it. That's why you come on. You
no,
ain't gotta lie to
no,
me.
no, no, no,
That's why you
no,
did it. Fire,
j- j-
fire. Come on, brother.
no, 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 genuinely,
I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with
genuinely,
I'm not gonna lie. I like that battle like in thought, but my thing is this is a big stage event. If I'm correct, right? Like that they said the next two
yeah, but
are going back
you.
to the
This
stages.
is definitely a big stage.
And that would also worry me with a Eunice and Yoshi battle. I mean, listen, I love Eunice, but we know how, to go and throw him on a 1,000-person stage. I actually think he could be great up there, performance wise, he could, but it's a risk. If they're willing to take it, I still think he's like one of the top rookies, either him or Flair. But Yoshi on the stage, I believe the only two times we've seen her on like even a physical stage, one time with like 1,000 people was Clips, and granted she had a viral moment, but I thought her performance overall was like it was rough if we remember what those 3 rounds looked like. And then the Prestavia battle, I thought she was good. You know what I'm saying? So even though there wasn't a lot of people in the room for that, so I just don't know how they would react with 1,000 people in the audience. Can that battle be as good as we want it to be and executed properly? I'd probably prefer Prestavia and Eunice if given the situation.
But do
They could
do
just
we know
bar
we
up,
gonna have a
focus on their
thousand
strengths.
people, Schmo? Do we know that that's what we gonna have?
I just figure a stage is
The way
something of
y'all
that
talking, probably
large
not.
variety.
Like, God dang.
I don't think so.
A thousand is where
Y'all
my
not
mind
finna
goes
buy a
when I
ticket.
hear big stage.
Whoa, Yoshi is here.
Yeah,
Yoshi's here.
Yoshi is here.
Yoshi here.
I
Shit on
personally,
Yoshi.
I personally think Eunice and Yoshi. Reason why I say that is artist development. If you're invested into Eunice as the next star, he's fighting this stigma of him being a virgin because that's what he is. So let's nullify it. You know what I'm saying? Let's exploit it. Let's put more spotlight on it. Let's put a exact contrast. That's a woman who's perceived as fast, like type of shit like that. Well, let's put that across from him and let's see the conversation we get versus the conversation between him and Prestavia. I would like to see that in a smaller room. My personal opinion.
What
Yoshi, do you want to
Hi,
respond to
Yoshi.
that?
Yoshi,
Yoshi, you
what's
want to
your
respond to
thoughts?
that, Yoshi?
Hell yeah. I'm
Go ahead. You got the floor. We fair up
oh
here.
my God. Now I was not gonna come up here. I was trying to listen anonymously and mind my motherfucking business. But
It's
I do
cool.
not want this battle being promoted or campaign for. I'm not interested. If Eunice really
Talk,
want to be on
Yoshi.
this card,
Talk.
Prestavia is the way to go. I do not want to battle
Ooh,
that little boy. The last time I was on
ooh.
Kings
that
vs
little
Queens, I
boy?
battled Charlie Clips. If you
Talk
gonna
your
give me
shit.
somebody, give me Arsenal, give me Serious Joe,
Ooh,
give me motherfucking
ooh,
Geechee Gotti.
yes, I'll take Gishi.
ooh.
Something where the risk is worth there's a reward for the risk.
That
I
makes
mean,
sense,
Mm.
Yoshi.
what the
That
hell I
makes
want to
sense.
battle Eunice for? What am I gonna get out of battling Eunice? And
That
he
makes
just
that
lost
makes
the
a lot
last
of
couple
sense.
battles, so he have to be.
Damn.
Cause don't nobody want
Hey,
to lose to no fucking
chill
Yoshi.
out, chill
Talk
out,
heavy,
What the
chill
Yoshi.
hell?
out. But you make a lot of sense.
Dang.
I
No,
still,
I
You make
I
a
don't
lot
mean,
like
of
that
sense.
battle.
she makes sense, but I ain't gonna front. I still like the battle. I still like the dialogue of the battle. I
Me
still
too.
like the
I feel
the,
like
the
Yeah, you can't make
content.
us
I ain't
not
gonna
like it.
hold you.
Yeah, you can't make us not like a Yoshi.
Oh,
But
Miss
I,
Yeah,
Daisy,
I'm
I
about to say
think
I
you
still like the
underrated. I'm
battle.
perspective,
sorry.
from a
Yeah,
battle rapper perspective and
Sorry,
the
Yoshi. You
trajectory,
outnumbered in
I
that one,
get
baby.
It's so
exactly what you're
cliche.
saying.
It's
I like the
disgusting.
Arsenal
Ew.
series. I like the Arsenal series.
I
I
don't
do
like
too.
serious.
I like that better. If you're talking
I
about a
like the
whole battle,
conversation.
if you want me to be disrespected, what the hell is Eunice gonna say to me? What like
They
I
gonna
see the
call you a pretty
contrast, but it's
flower.
gonna be so cliche and corny. Like, no, hell
If
no.
Eunice screams "suck me off, Yoshi," he breaks
Oh,
the
yeah,
room.
that's
He's
breaking the
not gonna
room.
do that because he's
That
not
shit
gonna
gonna
He
break the
compromise
breaks
his
room.
the
balls for a
room.
hate
Nah,
maker.
yeah, nah, that would be wild. I ain't gonna cap.
Up here to fight.
I think
You know
it
what I'm saying?
comes
I'm
with
ready
a
to pop my
viral
cherry
moment for
tonight.
sure, if not two. I ain't gonna cap. I think it comes with at least one or two viral moments.
I'm gonna just tell y'all this: it wouldn't make no sense to debate that battle because I'm not gonna take it. So
Oh,
if
there you go.
anybody fuck
Boom.
with me and want me on this card, please advocate for a battle that could actually happen. I'm not battling units.
There
I'm
you
just
That
go.
not.
makes sense,
It just
Yoshi.
There you
makes
Yoshi
have
That
no
it.
makes
versus
sense.
sense.
Cal.
It's
Set it
too
up.
risky
That
of a
makes
battle.
sense. That
There
makes
you
No.
sense,
have
yo.
it.
Um,
Who?
did you just say
You
Yoshi
versus
and
Calico. That'll work.
Calico not battling no women.
I think he's trolling.
he trolling? He's trolling.
Arsenal is serious. We'll see what we can do with that. We'll see what we can
Thank
Why
you.
y'all don't?
Glad.
tell
Oh,
people.
because Geeky got hustle. My
Please,
fault.
no serious Jones on the
I would
stage.
take Ars over Serious in the
Yeah,
matchup. A
please,
little
no
worried about
serious
Yeah,
them
That's
as
super
I'm
far as
about to
fast.
like
say.
production, but if I had to, I would have to take Arsenal in that
Yeah,
one.
I'm definitely taking Oris over Sirius, and don't give me Oris. I ain't been Orson, but I'll take him before I take Sirius.
Um,
Dang.
there's a battle that I like more. For Yoshi on this,
Go ahead.
I don't know about on the stage,
Get the round off.
I do like I like Yoshi and JC more.
Yeah.
JC popping out on the stage after his recent stock. I don't like the convo of it,
Julian
but
Carter?
they could
Yeah,
pin up a
Julian
little bit.
Carter.
Hey, hey,
I mean,
come on,
y'all talking about
man.
Arsenal and Serious Jones.
No, that's
It's a
true.
Julian
That's a
disrespect
fair.
thing,
Carter?
though.
That's
It's
a
a
fair
disrespect
counterpoint,
thing.
gentlemen.
3.
Saying, man.
You know what battle I wanted that we didn't get on Kings versus Queens? Why couldn't it have been Fonz versus Miss Hustle?
Thank you.
That's what
Or Fonz
we
versus
Thank
said
you.
Serious.
that now. Let me shut up. Let me
Thank
shut up. Let
you.
me shut up. Let me shut up.
I'll take that too, Smoke.
Or
I'm gonna
I
shut
like
up.
that battle. I like that battle
I
a
I'm
lot.
gonna
like
I like
shut
Fonz
up.
And
Hustle
they
a
talk
lot.
shit.
I
They've
like the
I'm
been
gonna
pressure.
talking
shut
A
up.
shit.
lot. I
We
like
had a
that
whole
pressure.
space. They did a face off in our space, bro. I still have it to this
Yeah,
day.
it's. I mean,
Come
listen.
on,
Fonz
man.
told me when to kick ass too. He told me that, so
Come
I'm gonna
on,
love that
man.
battle
I
too.
got a whole like face off for them too. I'm about to upload it now. Fuck it.
Miss Hustle is the
Fuck
first
it.
lady of the group that Geechee runs. What
So
are we
y'all, so
doing?
I
I
guess
don't want
that
to see no
means
ESG
y'all
shit.
must be over Fonz versus official. Y'all over that?
Yeah, I'm
I
over
like
that.
that.
I'm
I'm
over
not
that.
gonna lie, because I thought
I'm not
Official
mad
was
at that.
very good versus Vixen recently. I
Me
can't wait till
too.
everyone gets to see that battle. So I have higher like hopes for Official. You know what I'm saying right now than maybe I would before. But listen, Fonz, that's not some. That's not. Mm-mm. I
Fonz
really
30.
don't feel like that's the way to go. Fonz is on a
Fonz with a
different.
30.
Fonz one of the five best people rapping right now, in my
I
opinion.
agree with that. I agree with that. But
Fonz
let
on
O
some
take
different
her
shit.
shot. I mean, O done battled Nitty. She done battled Rock. Why not give
Yeah.
her the next punch? Give her Fonz. Why not?
But she didn't. I guess. I mean, we
Nah.
can just for resume
Nah.
purposes. But I didn't even have her winning those battles. She
Nah.
beat Rock actually, but
Fonz and
here
Hustle,
it
man.
is.
But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna just still push for Flames and Souffleur to open the card just because Flames has battled on Kings versus Queens. Last Kings versus Queens she won. And Souffleur has battled on the big
You talking
stage.
about when she battled Jack Boy?
Yeah, that was a big stage. She won. She was great that battle.
It's
But
not a
But
that's
great
not true
point,
about
but
that
he's
shit.
not lying. Like
yeah,
I mean, he's telling the
I
truth, but
love
come
Flames.
on, Shmo, you know.
Yeah, no,
I'm
I
a
have to say
huge
I
flame.
don't
I'm
like
a
it. I
huge
don't, and
First
it's
Lady
selling it.
Flames fan. Like, I think First Lady Flames is dope. I don't know if Souffleur is the matchup for her.
Yeah, I don't like Souffleur. I don't like that
I,
matchup with Souffleur, respectfully. I
I,
don't like
I,
that.
I feel like the battle makes sense because they're both more fast paced rappers when they want to be. They both can land. They both have great peaks. They both have unique flows. They both have different flow pockets. I like it. And also, Souffleur has battled on a big stage twice. Second time wasn't so great, but it wasn't great at all. It stung up the place.
I,
But the
I
first, but the first time alone, he was fire. He was a one rounder. So I want to see him 3 rounds after he just had a great showing versus Kid Slade, I would like that. I don't know.
How y'all feel about Danny Myers, E Hart?
You said Danny Myers.
Uh,
I'm very okay.
If it's got to be E Hart, I want to say Suge and E Hart because that's a battle I asked for a minute. But Suge, brother Suge, I don't know what's been going on with Shotgun Suge recently. So I feel like that maybe doesn't match up. But I definitely don't want to see the convo Danny and E Hart will have. I like
No, give
not a
me T Top
convo.
and E Hart.
I
It should
want
be.
to
It
see the
should be
conversation
T Top and
spark
E
T-Top
something.
Hart
is
should
T-Top is
absolutely be on KVQ. Hart and Top
Nah,
got
give me
Top should
Danny and
have
E
to
Hart, man.
answer for what he said. I think Hart and T Top should absolutely be on this card.
Has ER been on Kings versus Queens before?
Yep,
Yeah,
What
once
was her
versus
and K
K
Shine
Shine.
on?
You better shine,
Her and
right?
K Shine, yep.
yep on the
That
second
had
one
a
in the
Okay,
COVID
yeah.
okay,
era.
Yep,
okay.
her and K, and that'll
She
give
got
her a
30
chance for
though.
some redemption. That didn't go well. We all know the
She got
results of
30.
that. So yeah, that
But
wasn't a
would this
good
be
look.
E Hart's? Tell me if I'm wrong, because this is something I gotta ask. Would this be her first time on a stage of this magnitude? Like I'm talking like kind of size to it, because she hasn't been on the big stage much in her career.
No,
Granted,
just
Hall of Fame
SM. I
career
think
What
SM
year
was
is
her
it?
biggest stage when you
with the
know.
2v2, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
But
whatever SM her and
I
40
was
did
there. Yeah,
before
the
that.
Fillmore.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was yep, that was her only big stage like that, I think. And she battled what was
God
that
bless.
which NHB2, whichever the biggest Queen of Ring event was, she had the
Yeah, that
battle on there.
yeah, she battled she battled Gas on the first NHB installment, and then she battled 40 on, was that NHB as well?
Or was it her what her and Jazz on the stage?
It was that was a Born Legacy. It's like a medium sized stage. I think it's a
Okay.
good amount of people that were in those at the time though.
Yeah,
So I don't know.
Okay.
It would just be interesting to see her on a big
No,
stage.
I absolutely think. I mean, listen, I'm good with her and Suge too. Her and Suge got a storyline, diss track records, all kind of stuff like that. So, but I like for recency bias. I can admit it. I want to see her and T Top for real, for real.
What's up, everybody?
What's popping, Capo?
What
what's
up,
going
Capo?
on?
Cool.
My nigga Capo.
What's
Yeah,
that, G baby?
I was going to say, what do y'all think if 40 was going to be on this card? Let's say, theoretically, because that's just another top name that hasn't been on the Kings versus Queens series too much. Who would y'all want to see 40 against?
I still like 40 and JC. My mind ain't changing on
Nobody.
that one.
Even on the stage?
Nobody.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I agree. 40 and JC is much more of a, like, if it was a 2-day event, I like 40 and JC in the same setting that C3 and JC was in. You know what I'm saying? The Fonz and Shuni setting when they did that 2-day KVQ a couple years ago. I wouldn't be mad at that. But if we talking about on the stage, y'all gonna think I sound crazy, but give me 40 and twerk.
I was just about to say that. Because I need somebody that's gonna bring that bark out of 40. And JC, like JC and Yoshi or something like that, where it's like even. Let's do that. But 40, I'm gonna need 40 to bark for this battle.
And
40
that's a
That's
and a
all
da-
I'm
half.
saying.
that's a
Give me
dangerous
half
matchup.
versus her. 40 and a half.
40, I'm okay. They
Av will never battle 40 ever.
yeah, they real good friends.
Yeah, he will never. He said that publicly many times. He will never battle
Geechee
40. He will
Geechee
never
and Miss
battle
Hudson is
Eeyore.
real good friends too, Jeremiah. So what are you saying? We getting that battle.
But
Mhm.
but but, but that's different. That's completely different. That's like
The
that has a thing
same
going.
thing, brother.
It has a theme going on. Like they're on the same team. Team versus team. That's different. But like 40 and out, that's very random first and foremost. But then upon like getting away from that, they're like regular friends. So I mean, I just wouldn't want to see that.
Yeah, I mean, listen. At the end of the day, we feel like there's a couple more matchups that I like more that we said than what's on the flyer. But we're gonna watch the event either way. I hope that I know that probably the Summer Madness. I hope that they have maybe like a homecoming that's stacked on the other end of the year, something like that. Because I'm still very unhappy with this. If this is the SM representation, but all I can hope is the battles go good. We're hoping for good events at the end of the day. So.
But are we doing predictions
I
this
like I like Shuni and
or?
I like Shuni and Ors. If Ors got to be on there, I feel like Shuni and Ors would be a good battle. I know I'm not mad at Yoshi and Ors, but I really want that Yoshi Geechee guy. If I can't get Yoshi and B Dot, I want Yoshi and Geechee. Yoshi, yeah, give me Yoshi and Geechee, give me Yoshi and Rock, something like that. I need a blood match. Like I want a grimy, like low, like just crazy one. And I feel like Arsenal and Shuni give me that as well. I think Arsenal and Shuni try to disrespect each other to the utmost. So if we doing that, I wouldn't be mad at. And Shuni been doing good, even though she lost to Fonz consensus wise. She had a great battle with Fonz to me. I thought Shuni was really good versus
And then she
Fonz.
beat Shug.
And she body Suge, yeah. So Shuni got a good track record on the
No,
KVP
I ain't mad at Shuni on the
franchise.
card at all.
Yeah, so
For
give her
sure.
a shout out.
I think
Um,
Perkins, dude, we should probably do some predictions. I know I've been kind of like murdering the card, but I mean, do we got any like early predictions for what y'all think is like anything clear that you think is going to happen on Frip? Or...
Who said 40 and twerk? Can you hear me?
me. Well, the boss said that, and I heavily agree.
Yeah,
Heavily
The
agree
because
with
boss
that.
Twerk,
said that?
yeah, Twerk tweeted like maybe 3-4 days ago, and he was like, "No disrespect, but I will
Yeah.
murder 40." And I'm like, boy,
Okay.
don't talk to
All
her
right.
like that.
Okay. You know you're getting a half and half, right? You know you're getting it because you know who you're talking to, right? Right? It's me. It's
I'm
me,
just
right?
telling you what your boy tweeted.
You're getting the half and half. Don't worry about it. We got you.
I'm just
It's all right.
telling you, Twerk tweeted
You're
that just a
getting the
few
half and
days
half.
ago that he was
You
gonna smoke 40, and he got my girl messed up.
you're getting the half and half. I got
There's one other battle. If it had to happen on Kings vs Queen, I wouldn't be mad at this. I wouldn't be mad at Jerry and Shuni. I like that battle. It's a puncher versus puncher matchup.
Now, see, I was gonna go the opposite way. Because I really don't like Casey and Rum Nitty. I was gonna say Casey and Jerry West.
I like that too.
Wait,
I
you
would
see,
go.
y'all think you are about to unbook these matchups? That's y'all think about happening?
No, but can we
No,
make a better
but it's
card
just
if
putting
we
it out
want to?
there, you know.
You know, man, this is more known battlers too that we're
But
naming.
Tisha,
Like, I promise we can make a better card. Like,
Yeah,
it's not
we
you can
just
make
Nah,
making a
something
y'all,
better
better.
y'all,
card.
y'all got
exactly
a
what I'm
better
looking at.
chance trying next year.
Yeah,
Make all you want, make it better, anything you want. But I think it's just they let you know what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
So good luck.
if
I can
niggas,
hate it though. I ain't gonna lie. I
You
can
know what
I
I'm
because
saying?
usually I'm not like this. I'm like looking on the bright side when it comes
Yeah.
to cards and looking at the. But this one, not only do I the friendship thing, which I never talk about, but style wise, like I still can't believe the Hustle versus Geechee is about to happen. Like I don't know whose decision that was or how that
And
came to be.
I
But
think you know a little bit of behind the scenes too. So I think what's angering you is that you kind of knew what happened, right? Am I bugging by saying that?
yeah.
Okay, there
I'm
you
I'm
go. There
I'm,
you
I'm
go.
unhappy.
I think some people just lost the fight. I'll leave that there for you.
We got
There you
Eunice in the building though.
Eunice,
Give
what's
it up
up?
for the ladies.
You got bombed on, brother.
I'm sorry, what?
Huh?
What happened?
Said there was a few conversations about you, and that person's no longer here. So I'm just letting you know what happened to you. That's it, good brother. That's it. Your
Oh,
name was spoken on. Prince of Wakanda.
yeah,
They
yeah.
said you're not ready to be king. I'm just saying what they said. I wouldn't put disparaging words on your name, but that's just what was said on you before you even
Yeah.
received the message. I don't know if you did you hear
Crazy
about
thing
it? Did you
is,
respond to it?
no, I didn't. Well, I can respond to it, yeah, but I didn't. I
Okay.
wasn't hearing. I wasn't seeing any of those comments for real. I guess I just got a really positive timeline, or I don't know.
If you like me, you probably got half the culture muted, so I don't be saying shit either. So, but I could.
Hmm.
She's here. She's here. Hold on. There we go.
Who's here?
Yoshi's here.
Oh,
The queen is here. You're a king, right? You're a prince.
oh yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Okay, okay. What's up, Yoshi? How you doing?
I did not say that man not a king. He's a
I
young
didn't say he
king.
would.
He's Simba, but he need to battle Prestavia and not Yoshi. And
Why
y'all
is
trying to
that?
force this because they're trying to make it secular, and that's corny and gimmicky and cliche. And that's not. I would rather y'all say, I want to see how Yoshi do against the young king, Eunice, instead of she's had a lot of sex and he's had none. That shit corny, y'all.
Damn.
I don't know who said anything about a
It's it's
battle. I just
it's
wanted to
recorded. It's
say
recorded
hello
space. Y'all can go back and
respectfully.
listen to it. What's
He
said
did beat
though.
Hustle though.
No,
No,
like
the
me,
storylines matter. We can't act like storylines don't matter and
They do
topics and
matter.
themes don't
They
matter in
definitely
battle
matter.
rap because they absolutely do. So the type
Well,
of
I'm not the only girl in battle rap that got promiscuous background.
I
It's
agree
I
with
plenty
that.
in each.
heard
All he have to
Prestavia
do is
first.
pick a card, all of them, 90%. So, and it's probably some
Damn.
more than me. So why the
Ooh.
hell I got to be the representation? Because of my brand, I don't want to do it. I Pass.
There you have it.
I don't know where anywhere
Hey,
on the
sis, we
tweet
just having
says
fun,
I
man.
wanted a battle, respectfully. I just wanted to,
It all
meet
happens in
her
the
in
They
person.
scripted,
keep
You know what I
brother.
saying
mean?
my name. You tag me talking about I would like to meet you on stage at Kings vs Queens.
Oh,
Your
y'all do got
manager is
tweets.
Because that's
calling me,
I
exactly
asking
follow.
me
what
I
I
for
follow
this
would
y'all
like.
mad
battle.
tweets.
So you can play coy if you
Oh, he
want,
is?
but I don't want. I'm telling you, Prestavia is the route to go. If you want to get on this card, you
Oh,
should go for Prestavia. I'm trying to be
I,
proactive and so you don't waste your time.
I thought it started in here. The tweets is happening. I'm
I
lost.
don't,
Damn,
I just wanted to meet her
I'm
on
behind
stage.
the
That's all.
curve. I don't be knowing shit here.
So I think you should battle Prestavia. That's
No, nothing wrong with you. Nothing wrong with you saying that.
okay. So don't say I didn't say he wasn't a king. He
That's
deserved
I
King
feel like
versus Queens.
I'm
He could be.
gassing it. Jay Black gas shit.
Oh
I'm in
no, because
face off
he'll
mode.
believe
I'm in
that if
face
he ain't
off
hear
mode. That's
that,
what
and
I
then
do.
he might say something slick, and then I got to get on his ass for real. So
Oh,
let's just, huh?
I said, oh,
I like this
Oh,
match even more now.
oh
Shit.
God. See, that's what I don't like to
I don't
do.
see what she's so angry for. I'm not going to lie. I
That's why I
just
like it. She's
asked to,
mad. I like Yoshi when she
I
I
mad.
just
like
asked
both
to
I'm
your
see
not
her on
energies.
mad.
stage.
Not
I'm
mad,
not
sis.
Eunice,
Not
mad.
mad.
I'm
Eunice,
Not
she,
not
mad.
she,
mad.
she is not mad.
Eunice, get angry, brother. Go ahead.
You know you're
I'm
not
not
mad.
mad. I'm just,
Brother, go
it's
ahead, brother.
Yoshi.
confusion. It's miscommunication.
He
I'm
did beat
kind of,
Hustle though, Yoshi. He did beat Hustle though.
yeah, he's dope. He'll probably beat me too. The fuck? I just don't want to do the battle. If I got
Got
an
you, got you.
opportunity to be on Kings versus Queens, I haven't been in a while, and I just battled Clips the last time. No offense to Eunice, but I could battle Eunice. He got the hell of a ceiling. I could battle him in the future. It's motherfuckers with a name and a legacy that'll maybe be retired soon. I want to get them on my resume, please and thank you, if that's okay. Or I'll just watch it from the crowd like everybody else.
Well, damn.
I mean, Prestavia ain't responding, so I don't
I'm
know.
not heavy on you, Prestavia, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not heavy on that. I don't know.
For real? I'm surprised.
Nah.
A lot of people don't.
I know people heavy that. I just
Now, I've been seeing it like 50-50. Like, people was like, oh, yeah, this is fire. And it was like, oh, no, I'm good on this. I was like, oh.
I don't know where Prestavia at right now. I didn't really like the
And
Shayna performance, and now it's just kind
I
of
didn't
been
like it
silence
either.
ever since. So it's
You
just kind of
what
we've been
female
at that matchup been in
I
the
didn't
air for
see
a
I
couple
didn't
years,
fully
but
see the Shayna one, so I don't
Yeah, I
know.
was in the building for that. I ain't like it
But
too much.
Eunice, what ladies do you
Okay.
want? I mean, Yoshi just did it, and you want Prestavia, or is there what two females? If you could take them on KVQ, who would you choose?
He don't want to battle
Okay,
women. He just
so
want to get on the car. He just thirsty to get on the car. Like he
Damn,
ready
whoa,
to
whoa,
get
whoa,
on
yo!
whoa, whoa,
known.
Damn,
You gotta let
whoa,
you
whoa,
get
whoa,
on,
whoa,
Eunice.
whoa.
Keep
All right, all
going.
right, all right, all right.
Keep
All right,
going, girl. I know that's
whoa,
right.
whoa, whoa, whoa. What the hell was that? Respectfully.
This is a grudge match right now. I don't give a fuck what y'all think.
I didn't know your name was Eunice, respectfully. Like, I don't now now the question to answer the question, I don't know what the hell that was. But anyways, uh outside of Yoshi and Prestavia, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if they do this, but I'm gonna take a shot in the dark, considering we were both rookies of the year last year. Um, me and Rock Lee.
And who else? Because I hate it.
Oh,
I'm not mad at that. Honestly.
You say you and Rock Lee?
yeah.
I'm not
Yuck.
mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
Ew.
Y'all my
Was
family.
she not a rookie of the year
I,
last
Y'all
I,
year?
my
yeah,
family, my
y'all
dude.
both was rookie of the year, but that goes in line with the whole friendship madness that we were
Yeah,
just
y'all
talking about.
family. I
What
didn't
else
Well,
see
you
that.
got?
friendship.
I'm
Well, that
We're
aligns
sorry.
with
the
the
I
same
don't
card,
management
man.
group.
I'm
Y'all got
We're
the
sorry,
not
Right.
same
the.
Keep
manager.
keep the
Y'all
card
Aligns.
got the
separate.
We're
same
just the.
manager.
We just have
No.
the same manager. What does that have to do with
It
being
No,
friends?
aligns
no,
with the
y'all
Okay.
don't
card.
just have the
Just
same
saying.
manager. We watch y'all low key come up and EFM together the whole spaces battle. I'm just saying
Might
that
as
goes
well.
with the whole friendship
Same with
madness.
me and Appa. I don't see the issue here, and we had a
But
competitive battle. What are y'all talking about?
man, we talk about
I'm
that's sort
just
of
saying.
madness right
So
there,
So
though.
so Ramen and Geechee are best
Madness
friends,
right
but
now.
it was perfectly fine when they did it.
listen, Eunice, I'm not talking about that. You have to think about the theme of KVQ. The backlash that KVQ is getting right now is that it's a bunch of friendly matchups. And then you name a matchup that aligns with the friendliness. Our whole
Oh
complaint is
my
that we
gosh.
want the grudge matches. We want some gritty battles. You and Rock Lee
Oh my
isn't
gosh.
that. I mean, but you know me, I'm
Well,
a
it's
huge
clear.
supporter of both of y'all.
I'm
respectfully, and it's clear Yoshi for some I don't know if she's scared or whatever doesn't want to battle me.
Talk crazy
So
to her. Talk crazy to her
and
then,
y'all don't
Eunice.
want
Talk
and y'all don't want
heavy.
Talk crazy
and
to
Wait,
her.
she said she's
I don't know
scared
the
now.
moment she heard my name she was like oh no 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 so whatever and y'all don't like Prestavia so it just is what it
I
is.
love Prestavia. I love the you and
No
Prestavia
versus
thing.
me
I wouldn't be
y'all
mad at
won't
that,
like
No,
but
that
that's
I
the
versus
best
me
love
thing you
I love
said.
you versus
y'all won't
Yeah,
like
Prestavia.
that
I was the
versus
first
me.
person to say it.
I
I'm just
I
hey respectfully I'm just trying you
I
know what I'm
just think
saying.
it's better matchups for you and Rock Lee on KVQ than each other. I think it's better matchups for both of y'all than each
So
other.
I
what
I'm
would
gonna
you say
just
then? C3?
For you,
not.
Prestavia,
What would
there's no reason why you and Prestavia shouldn't battle.
Give me
What's the
Yoshi.
reason why it's not Prestavia?
Okay,
So I would
three.
even take you with flames. I just think there's better
Yeah.
matches.
I'm not mad at you and Flames either.
Not
I'm
mad
not
at
mad
that.
at me and
Uh,
Flames either.
I'm not mad at you and Rock Lee happening in general. Maybe later on down the line. The reason why I don't want Rock Lee and you on this card is just because I want Rock Lee to have like a proper introduction to URL and to like get some like experience with that room, that environment, and then maybe on a later card, then that happens.